Hello and welcome to the BYB Podcast. That stands for the Backyard Boys. But I'm the only boy here tonight. And then there's Lemmy. I don't think she's a boy, but no one has proven otherwise, except for possibly Granny. Welcome, Lemmy. How are you doing this evening?
I don't think Granny's a really good indicator on whether or not I'm a female because he says the gayest shit.
That is a fact, Jack. As we all know, yeah, he's the king of saying gay shit. I guess that's what you could say. Like this.
Look, I got fucking jizz on my face. Your cum is in my belly, bitch.
Yes, all very, very gay and not good indicators of exactly what Lemmy is all about. But yes, welcome everybody to the show. This is a really big show. It's an emergency show. Breaking news and all that stuff. Amazing things have happened in the Dabbleverse today. Everybody should be aware. Everybody should be keeping up with all of these important things. So let's get right into it.
Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news.
Yes, this is our emergency episode. Amazing things happened this morning on the Stuttering John front. And of course, that's the only thing that matters in the Dabbleverse is what Stuttering John is doing. So let's get right into it. What kind of amazing things may have happened with Stuttering John that we have to cover today? The most important news in the world, more important than the Olympics, more important than the election, upcoming election. What happens to Stuttering John overrides all those little nuances. So fuck those stupid news stories. Here we go. Let's do real news.
I get the keychains, and then so I text the guy, and I say,
"You heard it, folks. Stuttering John got the keychains from his 10-year anniversary at Jay Leno." Oh my God, the world is on fire for this news story, right, Lemmy? Why aren't you excited? I mean, this is huge news.
Do I get one? Do I get one of these fucking keychains?
If Dave Sarah gives you the one he's supposedly gonna get, right?
Yeah. See if I'm not getting a keychain, I don't give a fuck about Stuttering John's keychains. Fuck your keychains, dog. Unless I get one, then sweet, dude. Cool keychains.
Now, the only person I want to see Dave Sarah get one, I think he deserves it for all the hard work that he did over there. Hell yes.
No, if I got one, I'd give it to my mom.
You trolling me?
She likes Stuttering John.
I sent them a picture.
Right. Yeah, when you asked your mom about Stuttering John, she was like, "Oh yeah, I know who Stuttering John is." I remember. That's how it pretty much went.
She goes, I love him.
Now you're
I swear
lying.
to God. I swear to God. Oh my God, yes, I love him. I know who you're talking about.
I love
All right, do you
him.
know who Opie and Anthony are? Yeah, they're fucking racists. I know who those guys are.
Nice. Oh, she's not
Yeah, you
wrong.
do know, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
she's onto something there, especially with Anthony. That's a fact, Jack.
Of the keychains. Now, I am not kidding. This is not a novelty. It is not this person's fault. Because he gets mad when I said, if I would just say, am I trolling you? I'm like, no, I just thought it was some kind of joke. Is this a joke? Here are the keychains. These are the keychains.
You see it there, folks. Fancy schmancy. No, you can't read them. The Tonight Show with Jay Leno anniversary. May whatever 2024. May 11th. So yeah, you can imagine from May almost till August, doing well, getting those keychains. And of course, I have to ask the question here in a minute because I've always assumed I kind of know what was happening with this story. But indeed, we will preface some more questions.
So I get these, and I'm like, wait, is this a joke? Are you trolling me? Because this doesn't seem, it doesn't seem right. How could this be? It doesn't, look at this thing. I can't send that out to anybody. And he's like, oh my God, John, I can't believe it. Because in his defense, that's not what they showed him when he proofread this. It was big. It was big on the keychain. It was like the whole thing. Big on the keychain. So now I got a big box of keychains that I can't use. I think that maybe the Lord above is trying to tell me something. Stop trying to be nice all the time.
Yeah. That is his biggest problem. Wouldn't you agree, Lemmy, that he's too nice all the time? That is kind of his MO, right? I mean, when he came on and you met him for the first time, didn't you experience his overly niceness?
Yeah, I love how the universe is telling him he's too nice by sending him a box of keychains he fucked up.
Yeah. No, God specifically. God. Not even the universe.
Oh.
It's God. God
fucked him up.
Sign.
Oh, okay.
God got him. Got him. God, you got him.
And do nice things because it comes back and bites you in the ass. Now, as for this guy, he went and spent that of his own money. And he can't believe it.
Yeah, that's the lesson he took away from that is I got to quit doing nice things. I got to quit going out of my way to do nice things. Wow. Yes, that will help you in life, John. Absolutely. That is your number one problem is just being overly nice.
And
you
again,
should drink some.
I don't blame him. I said, look, dude, I'm not blaming you. You're a good dude. I just can't believe this keeps happening. I don't think God wants me to get these.
God, I mean, how many drinks? Is this called the fool's sip? I mean, we actually have, I didn't even realize it when I was watching this clip, but yeah, we do actually have two examples later in the episode. When we're watching other clips from other people's shows, we do have some fool sips, but man, if this guy is a fool, and I've seen him take about 5 sips. So is that what they mean by fool sip?
Isn't there like, I'm not a doctor, but like, isn't that a sign of diabetes?
Diabetes. Yeah, I mean, he's getting up there in age. He's Wilford Brimley's age, allegedly. So maybe that is an issue he has. I don't know. He has all kinds of health problems. But one problem he doesn't have with his health. Are you taking a full sip right now, Lemmy? Like right after we're talking about it? And now you're taking a full sip? God.
I take like 12 sips and I got cotton mouth and he's making me real, like, it's noticeable. Every sip he takes, I'm like, God damn, I'm thirsty. I need a drink.
Full sip.
So he said, I'm going to email the company to find out what the fuck happened, and then we'll go from there. So I said, well, look, if this company's going to like do something like this, then I might as well go somewhere else. But it sucks because I wanted it to be from the same company as the banners, has some continuity.
Loser. But yeah, so he started the whole thing off by saying, What happened, man? I got those keychains today. What are you trolling me? They suck so bad. And in fact, that has been my theory this entire time, is the guy that he had help him out getting keychains is actually just trolling him. I think there's plenty of evidence in his past for every time he tries to do something, someone fucks with him. So I do think that is along the same lines myself. Yes, indeed. What do we got? Lemmy has diabetes. Lemmy's just like Wilford Brimley. Yes. We can get your diabetes equipment and all your diabetes supplies. We'll get them delivered right to your house, Lemmy, for low monthly costs. You feeling all right?
$1,400.
Is your blood sugars low, Lemmy? You feeling like you're going to pass out?
Well, I don't feel like I'm going to pass out, but I have had significantly less sugar today than I have in a while. That might be it.
You son of a bitch. Ah, I hate you now. Garabati. Quad Year Olympics start on August 28th. Fuck you. No.
I'd rather watch those Olympics. No, don't take offense, man. Everybody wants to watch the Special Olympics. No one gives a fuck about the real Olympics. Yay, you can work out. You're black, whatever. The Special Olympics is where it's at, bro. That's
now the Olympians are all blacks. I see how it is. I see
black or trans.
Yeah. Frankie, who's in the Olympics?
The blacks.
The blacks. Yeah. Patrick Melton, who's in the Olympics?
The blacks.
Love it. Not inaccurate. Actually, it's kind of funny that they brought up the Olympics thing, because I did have a couple of no, I got a couple topics from the Olympics. It's important stuff.
Okay, that's fair. I don't know, that opening ceremony for the Olympics thing put a bad taste in my mouth a little bit. That's a little ridiculous.
Exactly. Yeah, that is a huge problem I have, and I have a picture of that. But before we show the picture and get into how annoying it is, how much they hate us normals, anytime they're doing anything special nowadays, and it doesn't just have to be the Olympics. It seems like everything they slap us in the face because they hate normals. But yeah, let's see some amazing activity from the Olympics as far as the athletes themselves. So here's a good diver. I don't know if you saw this clip, but wow, this guy's amazing. This is a 10 out of 10. In my book, this is a 10 out of 10.
Hold on. Stop. Pause it. I'm pretty sure this is what got Imholte knocked off of YouTube this morning.
Knocked off?
Didn't he get knocked off YouTube this morning? Because
I thought it was Melton. I heard it was Melton.
He did. Melton did, but I'm pretty sure Aaron also did, for playing clips of the Olympics.
Okay. Do you know how long their clips were? Because I have very short.
I have
ones.
no idea. I'm
gonna play this because it's about 5 more seconds. And then I'm gonna play the next one, and it's about 5 seconds. I kind of know that, so I was very briefly gonna show some stuff.
Okay.
Let me get that off the screen there too. This would be nice. All right. So a professional Olympic diver. How good are they? They're good,
right now in
folks.
Singapore,
They're
and right now
amazing.
the Philippine diving.
Whee! Nice dive, huh? Nice dive. Pro style.
Aaron is live now, dummy. No shit. So is Melton, and he got knocked off this morning for using TLC music. So shut up, faggot.
Shut up, faggot. The next one I got is all right. So apparently the Israeli judo guy went up against the, what is it? Tajikistan. So Tajikistan Muslim went up against an Israeli judo guy, and apparently the Tajikistan guy would not shake the Israeli's hand and said Allah Akbar to his face, and it didn't shake his hand. And then they got into their little judo match, and karma happens. It was pretty amazing. So yeah, this is the Israeli taking down Tajikistan guy, and let's see how it works out for him. Watch his left arm. Boink.
No.
Oh.
No.
That's what happens when you don't shake hands, folks. It's not, that's karma. I would almost say that that's fucking instant karma.
Bet.
Have you been seeing all the anti-Jewish sentiment going on over there?
Oh,
I've been
no,
seeing-
not really. I kind of like try to keep my face out of that bullshit. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I have watched zero Olympics. The only Olympics I've seen have been clips from the Twitterverse. So I will just keep my you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, KB. You son of a bitch. He has a bad case of the spaghetti bombs. No, you got me. Oh, God. Yeah, you nailed it. You nailed it, KB. You got me. And you got that guy, too. Because he did have a bad case of the spaghetti bombs. I bet he wished he had spaghetti bombs because they wouldn't have broke so easy. Actually, what kind of spaghetti buns do I have, KB? Do I have like the cooked al dente style, or are we talking like straight out the package, brittle and ready to pop? Because I
It's
guess
more
that
like the fettuccine bones.
fettuccine bone. No, I'm an angel hair spaghetti bone guy. Yeah, shit,
Fair enough.
clarity.
Ramen.
Yes. Ramen. Yeah, I'm a fan of ramen. I'm a cheap son of a bitch too. When I eat food, yeah, it's I'm picking up the pennies after I'm done eating. We'll just say that. All right. Yeah, and what you were referring to, indeed, which annoys all of us, is the picture of the Last Supper with a bunch of trans people sitting in as the Last Supper folks. And this is indeed exactly what we're talking about here, folks. So there's the picture in question. If you know memes, then you know what's happening right now. Otherwise, yeah, you can get the picture from the folks up above there. But yeah, those. Why do you think they're constantly mocking Christianity?
Because they're demons.
They fucking hate us and they're demons and they hate everything normal. You know, but
I mean, that's the short
here's
answer.
Yeah, it's. I don't think it's inaccurate. I think you're onto something there. My question is always this: how come they never mock Muslims? How come they never mock Hindu? How come they never mock like any religion except for Christianity? They never do it, ever, ever, ever.
I don't know. Them scared. Christianity is all really all about forgiveness. So I bet people feel like they can get away with more making fun of Christianity because like we're supposed to turn the other cheek and shit like that.
And we do turn the other cheek. So therefore they do know they can get away with it. I do agree with you. That's exactly what it is. Because yeah, you start fucking with the Muslims and they put out a fatwa on your ass, and the next thing you know, you got a bomb at Charlie Hebdo thing. You remember when that happened? They drew a funny cartoon about Muhammad. And next thing you know, their building blew up. So yeah, that's why they don't do it. They're fucking scared to play with the other religions, but they sure do love messing with Christianity. So not a fan. I already hate sports and the Olympics and all that shit now. And I grew up loving all of it. But for some reason, in the last 10 years, they have pretty much run me away. A normal guy. A normal guy in a wheelchair. Normal. You didn't say, yeah, you're normal. Totally.
Yeah, totally normal.
I would have appreciated a little backup on that one. John's Gippy Halloween hand. Awesome. Good to see you here, brother. What's up, Quad? Lemmy. Hope all is well. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah, we were just covering the amazing keychains that idiot has been getting trolled about for, I don't know, 6 months now, whatever it is. It's pathetic. You know it is. We know it is. Thank you for the $2, sir. We do appreciate that. See, John's Gimpy Halloween hand. He's capable of sending a non-troll tweet. He only does it to John. I love it. Grady, Westboro Baptists were right. That's right. God hates. Wait, I guess I shouldn't say that. Huh? I love their signs. They have the best signs. Signage. I've thought about doing that, just getting one of those signs just to have around because they're very annoying and highly controversial.
What sign?
It would be the God hates fags.
Oh, all right.
It's extreme, but it's also hilarious. I love seeing those fuckers walking around with those signs just because you know how annoying it is. Yes, that's right. Raytard the untrainable, indeed. I came for the gossip, but I stayed for the hate. That's right. No, we love to hate. We hate to love. That's what we do here at the BYB. It's all about love. Love to hate.
I don't think I would have had a problem. I don't think I would have had a problem with that Last Supper thing if they didn't have a fucking kid standing there next to the
main
dude
meal
with his nutsack hanging out of his shorts.
But you know that kid got eaten later by the I mean, she's full of all that good adrenochrome.
She's somebody's red shoes right now.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Probably like George Soros or one of those types. They're wearing her as shoes. The Podestas, one of the Podestas, indeed, has her in the basement right now in a cage, getting ready for a real Last Supper, if you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying, Levy? She's going to be the Last Supper. And that's for real.
Nom. Like veal.
Yeah, the younger they are, the more tender, the tastier. So I do get the concept of the children thing. So it does track somewhat. All right. Any more comments on Olympics, or are we moving on into the nitty gritty from today and beyond?
Let's get in there, man.
Get her done. I indeed did see this today. I didn't see this as part of one of my clips from her stream. Let's watch this and see how you feel about this, Lemmy. Yeah. Speaking of which, Lemmy, you had a shitload of shots fired at you today. How are you feeling about that?
Nothing. I feel nothing about that.
I feel nothing.
I feel nothing.
Wow. All right. Well, we'll see if we can get you some feelings. We'll play enough of people's audio to annoy the shit out of you to the point where you will have some feeling and probably have some shots to fire back. I can't wait to see.
Look at her. She's like, These clippers are the heart and soul of this goddamn Dabbleverse.
And another thing that Keanu, I talked to Frank, you can tell him this.
I'm sorry, that's all it is. And I like all of you, even Granny. And look at him, he's disgusting.
Look at her. She's like,
Yeah. What is this? Are you?
It's an impression of me, I guess. I mean, I can't do an impression of Keanu here on BYB because I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to spread open my pussy for all of you.
Boom! Shots fired, folks. That's what just happened. Got her. You got her, Mrs. Lemmy. I don't know. When she makes these movements, I'm thinking of the girl from The Ring, or maybe like some kind of Tim Burton creation.
You doing the robot?
Yeah, no, like a creepy like a creepy doll from some weird movie like A Night Before Christmas.
Listen,
like
I'll
a
take
Tim
that as a
Burton
compliment.
creation.
Yeah, claymation.
Right.
I take that as some kind of
Yes.
compliment, man. I'm into that weird shit.
I
got
wondered if you
Jack
would.
Skellington hanging from my fucking ceiling right now.
There you go. See, you do have feelings, positive ones. And yeah, it is kind of a compliment to be called like a marionette, possibly. You're on strings. I don't even know. But yeah, how about, or maybe the girl from The Ring.
Samara.
Okay, Samara, fucking nerd, knew that. I'm joking.
Was that a test?
Nerd test, you failed. No, you passed it. Flying colors. No, it's a horror movie. Come on, that's not that nerdy. But definitely like some weird, creepy invention. I just assumed she was trying to do like a tool official video, maybe prison sex, maybe sober. I don't know. Those are some weird movements, and I don't think I've ever seen you make any of those, honestly. And I've hung out with you quite a bit. I don't remember you doing like weird, crinky shit. So I will argue that.
That's what happens when autistic people make fun of other autistic people. Is you get
Fair.
that.
Fair. John's Giving Halloween hand, $5. Thank you, sir. His show is unlistenable with that Rob Saul guy. It's fucking insane how our society is devolving. Olympics used to be my jam also. Fuck you, Keanu. I'm assuming. Keanu? Or is that a new thing? Keanu. Is that what the kids are calling her these days? She went from Kiki to Canoe to Keanu? Is this her new nickname?
It sounds like some sort of space monster.
Keanu's coming for you. Keanu. You will be.
Also, I do
assimilated.
apologize for the pussy statement. My bad. I'm sorry, Keanu. I do like Keanu. She is so very sweet. And I really think, honestly, all of this can be, for me, it's just chalked up to her taking bad advice and overreacting. And we have literally all fucking done it. All of us have done it.
I agree. Opened up our pussies? For the internet?
Maybe not on the internet, but
oh, okay. Well, I don't even have a vagina. I mean, but you guys said she showed her butthole, so you actually never really talked about her vagina. You guys were very nice about that. All you said was she showed her butthole. That was very polite. I thought, and you didn't even say gaping. Like you guys could have gone way deeper. You could have said gaping asshole.
On too. I could have called it her leather Cheerio, but then I didn't want to offend her mother.
Oh, yeah, because her mom's leathery. Oh shit. God, you know really how to beat people up good, Lemmy. Jesus. You've been getting a lot of praise lately also for your use of the dagger. No, not being a bully, but like biding your time, thinking about what you're going to say, and then striking with veracity that nobody wants to be on the receiving end of. So you have been very poignant and good at your jabs. So kudos to you. I would agree. You're nailing it as far as taking people out. That's one of my favorite things about you. You know that. Absolutely. Lemmy is a badass, folks. If you want to go up against little Lemmy, you're asking for an ass kicking. That's all I'm going to say.
It's not true. I'm fragile. Fragile like a Fabergé egg, and I will crumble under any kind of pressure.
Fragile.
I'm a delicate fucking flower, bro.
All right. So we did tease out yesterday on the membership stream that we did have a shocking admission by Nick Rekieta from Chrissy Mayer's interview with him over the weekend. We didn't really cover much of that yesterday. I wanted to leave it for today so we could show some of it and get into that. We don't actually have a shitload of stuff from her stream to show. Now I'm scared to even show anything from her stream because boy, oh boy, we might get a strike. right? Lemmy, are we looking
I
for
don't
a
know. I
strike?
live streamed her entire stream with Nick Rekieta over on Twitch and provided transformative commentary.
Trans commentary. You heard it here.
Mhm.
Lemmy does trans commentary.
Me and Astro, dude.
Oh, you have a co-host now? What happened?
No, it was just like a one-off little thing that I just wanted to do. I wanted to transform Chrissy's podcast into something, with commentary. I was curious. I wanted to hear what Nick Rekieta had to say.
Oh, okay.
So I provided my own little commentary.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, I
More of
like-
an experimental. I want to see.
I like Astro. He's a good guy. All right. So, like I was saying before, we did tease out yesterday the fact that there was a huge admission from Nick Rekieta, first off. But secondly, one good thing Chrissy did was kind of press him on is bleach more dangerous than cocaine? And when he tried to push that shit across, that was pretty ridiculous. So let's hear his argument for bleach versus cocaine laying around your house for your kids to ingest, I guess is what they were going for here. So, and then it runs right into the big shocker. So we'll probably stop it before the shocker and discuss.
It's you're watching it all by your little lonesome there, Quad.
Thank you. Thank you. I did it again. Son of a bitch. All right. Now let's watch it together instead of me just watching it by myself. Sometimes I don't want to share things with you guys. Sometimes I just want to keep it to myself and not let you in on it. All right, starting over. The 15 seconds of your lives I just wasted, I apologize for. Where's Dave at? He got arrested again? No, he got a fucking job like an idiot. Instead of making streaming his life, he decided to go get a job like an asshole. I told him so too. Quit your job, stream more. That's that.
Gesture, I guess. I had not heard that until now. That's good.
So you're nowhere near needing rehab.
No, shockingly, again, as part of all this, they make you do things like chemical use assessments where they have someone go through and determine if you require services. And rehab just isn't on the menu. I know it's really hard to believe, but yeah, they're
we all I think anyone who's ever done an assessment kind of knows that you just lie to the point where you think that you give them enough information, but not too much information to the point where you don't have to worry about rehab. So, someone like him went in there and just fucking wordsmithed his way out of having to worry about rehab. What do you think, Lemmy?
I'm not sure how.
You're super quiet for some reason.
Sorry, I'm not super sure how Chrissy could sit there with a straight face and tell somebody that was busted with 25 grams of cocaine that they don't need rehab.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's not like he bought 125-gram sack one time and that was that.
there isn't rehab on the menu at present.
Okay. From Garfield's Bizarre Adventure, can Nick explain? Okay, this has to do with Ethan Ralph, who I don't. That's not even relevant.
Clipper.
Clipper.
First of all, I didn't send Ethan Ralph to do anything. I have no idea about the Alyssa Clips stuff. I heard someone say something like Ralph said that he went after Alyssa Clips on my behalf. I have no idea about any of that. I don't send anybody out to anything. I've also never demanded Alyssa to take down anything. I asked her to take down a stream clip a long time ago and just said, hey, can you please take this down? And then she did. And then she put up another clip of a different stream of the same thing. And I said, well, okay. but I've never copyright claimed her or anything. I actually, when I asked her, I said, I'm not going to be a dick and strike you or claim you or anything like that. I'm just asking if you would please take that down. And she did. But like I said, she put another clip up from another show covering the same thing, like right after. And it was like, well, okay. But yeah, there's never been a demand. I've never threatened her. I actually specifically unthreatened. It's like, look, I'm not gonna do anything about it. You don't have to. Just asking you to.
Okay.
Yeah, so the most vile, worst guy in the world right now is Nick Rekieta, and even he won't go after people's channels and strike them. See, even the most vile among us don't. They have some morals and will not strike another channel. So, cheers to you, Nick Rekieta, with another full sip. Thoughts on that one? Alyssa Clips. He asked her to take one clip down. She went and found a better spot to clip it from and put it back up. I kind of like that move.
I do too. That's a boss move right there.
Yeah, you don't like this version of it? Well, there's this version of it. Let's put this one up. Boom.
Can I address this real quick, please?
Absolutely. I was going to pull it up. You bet.
It's all I can think about. Yeah. All right, listen. Eamon saw Ulf flying back to Dragonstone, and sitting on the fucking shore of Dragonstone was fucking Cyrax, Sea Smoke, and Vermithor, dude. I wouldn't fuck with Vermithor if I were Rhaegar and Eamon. Not in a million fucking years, bro. Not in a million fucking years. That was a good call by Eamon. Good call. Smart.
Remember when I said maybe you're not a nerd earlier? I rescind that comment, and now I put you back in nerd zone because you just talked about Game of Thrones. I'm assuming
House of the Dragon. I do call it Game of Thrones though a lot. And thank you so much for the $2, John Skippy Halloween and the question.
And you made her fucking day because she got to talk about House of the Dragon. But fair enough. Of course, we want to do topics that Lemmy's into. Also, it's fair. It's fair that you get some topics. Fair. This is a Lemmy. Actually, this is a Lemmy heavy episode, indeed. All right. So enough of the clip part. Here we go. We're getting into it.
Slow-mo Savage Nick, do you want to clarify? Did you say bleach is just as dangerous as cocaine?
I said bleach can be far more dangerous than lots of controlled substances that are out there. I didn't make any specific claims. But yeah, well,
just also to clarify, that's not me. Anyone that's looking at that profile picture and seeing a wheelchair, do not assume that it's one of my alts, please. It's not me. I'm not a slow-mo savage. Mine's coming up soon.
Kids drink
much
bleach.
harder. It's much harder to snort.
Yeah.
You'll drown.
It's easier to drink, though. Ask kids what they're better at, snorting or drinking a substance. Like, honestly, think about it for a second. I know it's uncomfortable, but like snorting a substance and drinking a liquid are two different things. Kids drink bleach and they die from it. Like that happens.
But I guess you'd have to go under a sink.
Can you pause it?
Open a childproof.
A lot of kids get addicted to drugs because they find their parents' stash. That happens a lot more often than a kid drinking bleach.
I learned it from you, Dad. Like that shit. Yeah, for sure. I love that commercial. Okay, so when I was like, I was not even 10 years old, but I remember like, because you watch TV, you kind of get what the adults are doing from television. You see people snorting lines and stuff like that. So I would smash up sweet tarts.
And, smart, like you fucking Altoids if you're brave. Yeah. You know what I mean? You remember that shit? Pixie sticks. We used to snort that shit all the time.
There you
Pretend
go.
we were drinking shots. You know?
Yes.
We did that shit all the time.
Well, they had candy cigarettes too, so you could be cool and smoke a fake cigarette. You could be cool and hang out and snort pretty much fucking sugar and whatever, pretend to be an adult. So yes, kids learn from their parents. So yes, if you have cocaine sitting around on your fucking dresser, of course your kids kind of have a clue what's going on, especially the older ones. So he's fooling himself if he's he's trying to say that bleach under the sink is more dangerous than him just having piles of cocaine laying around the house. His kids can snort. Indeed. All right, before we get any further. Yes, Goisamas. He is the Goisamas. He's the Goisamas. Yes, Goisamas gifted 1 BYB Podcast membership. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you, sir. We do appreciate that. You've been awful giving to us lately. We do appreciate the hell out of that, sir. You rock. Granny, Nick Rekieta, so technically thunder can be just as lightning. You know, dogs and kids have to put weighted blankets and get PTSD, which can be dangerous. Okay.
I think he's trying to act like Nick Rekieta and just try to compare two things that are not comparable to one another.
Apples and oranges comparison. Fair. Yeah, two things that are totally dissimilar. Exactly.
Proof container and then drink it versus like if there's just a substance on a table and it's just there, you can go touch it.
Yeah, again, that's two big assumptions, right? One
Yeah.
is the assumption that the one substance is out and available. The other is the assumption that bleach is not out and available, that it is in a child-proof container, that container is closed, that container is under a sink, that there's no fault in it, that there's no holes in the container. Like,
he is a slimy fucking lawyer. That is the one thing about lawyers, man. They can just fucking talk in circles. I would almost think that Aaron Imholte would be also attorney, just because he could talk in circles and actually never say anything, kind of like Nick does. I would like to see him go head to head now that they're enemies. It would be interesting to see who could shred who verbally. I'm sure Nick would pick them apart, assuming.
I don't know, man. I think that's a pretty evenly matched battle of no wits right there.
Witless wits.
It would be entertaining. I'd watch the shit out of it for sure. I 100% would.
100%.
generally speaking, we do keep a lot of things in our houses, we collectively, that are extremely toxic to people. We actually don't really keep bleach in our house. We don't use bleach as a cleaner. We use other things than bleach, but it's like we don't. It's a risky substance to keep around. So it's I know
10 times as risky as a little pile of cocaine, which is totally harmless to children. Absolutely.
Also, growing up in a military house, when he said we don't keep bleach in our house, my immediate thought was, ew, dude, ew. And then I thought, well, we didn't really use bleach growing up. My stepmom used ammonia. And then he was like, we don't use something that's like that, chemical like or whatever. I was like, then what the fuck are you using to? Maybe he's trying to tell us he uses cocaine to wash off his counters. That's what I'm seriously starting to think that. It would explain his kids having cocaine in their hair.
Yeah. Definitely that. Yeah, I mean, we've all seen the Scarface. So when you imagine piles of cocaine just sitting on your desk and your dresser in your room and everywhere, you can just imagine he's scrubbing up everything with the cocaine. Maybe it does make a good cleaner, but we shouldn't even knock it. But yeah, do your kids have easy access to bleach? I would hope not. It's really not a good idea to do, and is mixing bleach and ammonia. There you go. Mm-hmm. Don't clean with bleach mixed with ammonia. That's my advice.
Yep. I put bleach in the toilet, and I tell everybody, I put a little bit of bleach in the toilet every now and again, just to let it sit and disinfect the inside of the bowl. And I'll go around and tell all the people in my house, all the boys, do not pee in the toilet unless you flush it first.
I also put bleach in my toilet, so we have that in common. Do you put it in the holding tank?
No, should I?
I don't know. I'm a little OCD, so I do weird shit like that. Yes, it does help get rid of the crappy rings up there. Yeah, I'm sure we're really interesting our audience with the Bleach talk, but here we go.
Don't drink bleach, guys. Do cocaine.
Right. Yes, Nick Rekieta's great advice.
It's again, you have to make assumptions to get to a thing, and when you make those assumptions, you start adding facts to the situation. It's like, is a childproof container of bleach properly stored more dangerous than a pile of cocaine sitting on a table? Well, no. But that assumes those two things.
Well, no. Okay, at least he's that educated to figure that one out. Congrats.
No, Jody, you can't kill a guy pissing in the toilet with bleach, but you can create enough fumes to like give yourself a little irritated skin down in your ghibli parts. You know what I mean?
Well,
so
you should start telling Granny not to put his penis in the water. That
I'm a
you're
girl.
not supposed to do that.
I'm a girl, so I sit down to pee, and like I grew up with like my mom and my sisters and stuff, so it's just like second nature now. Because my mom would do it. She would put bleach in the toilet and be like, "Hey, don't piss in that unless you flush it, because you might get a little irritation down there."
Fair. Just knowing Granny, can I just get like a number of times he falls in the toilet a month? Like, does he dip his ass or have some mishap with the toilet?
No, he does not lift the toilet seat to take a piss. So he has no.
Does he sit to pee?
No, he does not. He barely pisses in the bathroom. He goes outside and takes a piss off the porch.
Fair enough.
And only one gets your whites white.
That's how Michael Jackson did it. He
here it is, folks. BYB Podcast coming in with the important questions, the things that everybody in the Dabbleverse wants to know about Nick Rekieta and Aaron Imholte, all in one question. Here we go.
Good Bleach.
BYB, did you and Aaron do gay stuff together with a Balldo? I feel like you probably can't answer that.
I can't talk about him. Sorry.
John, Kristen,
yes.
just here for the
Whoa. What was that? Did I just hear him say, but yes? You heard it here on BYB, folks. I don't think anyone had caught that during the actual interview, but you have just heard the admission that Nick Rekieta and Aaron Imholte, in fact, had a bisexual relationship. That is a fact. He admitted to it. Let's hear it again. Yeah, for those of you who missed it, Chrissy started talking over him again, and it almost seemed like she was trying to run cover for him, didn't it, Lemmy?
I don't know. It might have been so quick that she didn't even catch it. I didn't. Until you showed this to me, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, because she was like, obviously this is a question you can't answer. Why would doing gay stuff not be an answerable question? Of course you can answer that question. That's not going to get you in any legal jeopardy because you guys did gay stuff. I don't know why she thought that was necessary to like try to help him out, not having to answer that. But I also want everyone to notice the fool sip tagged by Red Bar came up with the fool sip. Every time someone has to think about something, they have to take a drink before they answer. And here we go.
Do gay stuff together with a Balldo. I feel like you probably can't answer that.
I can't talk about him. Sorry.
John, Kristen,
yes.
just here for the lolcow that Nick has become. Would you?
But yes. So indeed, folks, you heard it here. Breaking news. Breaking news. That's what we're doing. We're breaking the news. So yeah, that really did blow your mind also, huh?
Blows my little mind right out of my fucking body, dude.
I also had an example of Chrissy Mayer once upon a time with the fool's sip. You know, lots of people have been caught with the fool's sip. And she once upon a time was really good friends with Brittany Venti. Do you know? I think I heard that there was some falling out. Are you aware of like a falling out with Brittany Venti and Chrissy Mayer?
I'm trying. Brittany Venti sounds very familiar. She's the curly-haired girl with the big boobs.
Yes, exactly. I know they had.
I remember her
some
being actually pretty
falling out.
cool.
Right. Yeah, and like Anthony loved her, and yeah, she had a lot of support. Something happened on Twitter between her and Chrissy, and I think they had a falling out. And they no longer hang out together. Oh, how sad. But yes, here's the example of Chrissy Mayer with the fool's sip with Brittany Venti.
Red Bar rules. Mike's nice. Anything to say to that?
No, never heard of him.
ASDFA
Full sip.
$2. This
Full
will be
sip.
Red
And a
Bar
sly
rules.
smile there at
Mike's
the end.
nice.
If you catch the sly smile. Yes, Red Bar has covered Chrissy a million fucking times. So yeah, she was just playing a little game there. I think you can see the little smirk. Yeah, Red Bar has covered her quite a bit, as a matter of fact.
I really want to take a sip of my fucking water, but I don't want anybody to make fun of me now. God.
Yeah.
damn, dude.
Well, it'll be me. I love calling you out for the fool sip. No more fools sip. And of course, Chrissy Mayer has come out against all the Clippers for the most part, except for her own, who is Filthy, I think is the guy's name. That's who ended up doing all of her clipping for her. Fool sip. I saw that. You're not getting away with it. Fool. You fool. You fool sip. But yeah,
I've never even heard of him. I've never heard of him.
Filthy
Yeah, never heard of him.
or Red Bar or the full sip or any of it? Are you just going to deny everything? Why not just blanket denial? Fuck it. Go for it.
Just fucking do the super chat. God damn it.
No. Hold on. Oh, that's hilarious. Granny, no one crosses hooves with the mayor. That's fucking brilliant, brother. That's funny as shit. And there was a fuckload of Chrissy Mayer jokes on Steel Toe today. It was pretty epic as far as that one went. Goisamas, Canadian $20. Thank you, sir. We do appreciate the hell out of that. For Lemmy being spot on all the time. 100%. Absolutely. She's spot on. That's why she's
I'm usually
here.
wrong. Why do you think I'm actually quiet most of the time? Because I've gotten so used to fucking piping up when I'm wrong that I have to make damn sure that I'm right if I got to double down on something. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to look dumb.
Absolutely. Sketty sip. I don't even know what a sketty sip is. Unless you're trying to make a sketty bones joke. Jerk.
That is funny.
All right. So I guess the biggest problem is that people aren't transforming their videos in transforming the content instead of just putting up objectively. I prefer the objectively unedited clips because they're not like trying to force some narrative on you as a clipper. They're just like, here's what someone said. You watch it. Get out of it what you want. There's no there's no lies. There's no frills. Here you go. Here's the clip.
I have an idea.
Yes.
They should call themselves the clippers who just do it for archival purposes should call themselves archival clippers. I'm clipping this for archival purposes. I want it untouched. I want you to know that this was the truth and uncut, unedited. You know, if it's like 20 minutes long, yeah, that's kind of fucked up. That's kind of rude, you know, whatever. But like 8-minute clips, 12-minute clips, shit like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
What do you about? How
without
about sniping an entire episode with very little commentary?
With very little commentary. What do you mean by very little commentary? How much time?
Well,
is
you've
going
seen
by before they're
Melton
speaking?
stream snipe Chad and not even say a word the entire time, but he takes him down afterwards, of course.
Yeah, well,
How about
the fact
that?
that he takes him down is saying something. I think he's doing it to annoy the shit out of Chad, and it's
But
hilarious.
and getting around,
And I like Chad.
and by not posting it as a video, just pulling it down after you do it, then you're getting away with it, right? Getting away with murder, clipper murder,
Might as well.
stream sniping murder. But yes, thank you, Goisamas. So yeah, I guess they want everyone to transform the content, and So Thorough Joe Burrow really grasps that concept, and I do applaud him for his new style of transforming content, especially from the Nick Rekieta interview, for example. I think he's this is exactly what Chrissy Mayer had intended for him to do. Citizen M, I need to put more autistic shit in my clips to ensure that they meet the standard of transformative content. Yeah, that's kind of what it comes down to, right? You just got to shove a bunch of crap into your videos, like texts or graphics, just to appease the mob. But yeah, if this is what Chrissy wants, this is what Chrissy's going to get a lot of, right? Sorry, let me what?
I was telling Citizen M, he's kind of the hallmark. He doesn't, you don't have to worry about your stuff being transformative, man. You make masterpieces, man.
Don't give him a big head. That's the last thing he needs.
He deserves it. I hope you're. Fucking door later on today.
I like you, Citizen M, but your stuff's kind of mediocre, man. Let's just be honest. Mediocre at best.
That's not true.
Is that what M stands for? Mediocre? Mediocrity?
Citizen masterpiece maker.
Masterpiece maker. All right. So here we go. So Thorough Joe Burrow definitely has transformed the Chrissy Mayer interview into this.
People think that we paid we posted bond, both Lady Rackets and I posted bond for unconditional release, but that was the criminal case. The family case, we've been under conditions for quite some time, and people may have questions about why you post bond. There's a ton of good reasons to post bond, depending on how long your case is and what you have to do. If you're going to be under, this is just general advice for people. If you have a substance charge in Minnesota and you go and you get arrested, they're going to release you. And if they release you on conditions, the condition is going to be complying with random drug testing. Well, that random drug testing is going to cost you $75 a shot. Random drug testing for several months, then you just have to do a math formula of how much your bond costs and how much you're going to pay in drug testing. And so we were arrested May 23rd.
So I guess what we're seeing here is a mockery of transformation. I do love it. So he breastfeeds Frank Pellegrino, who's in the bottom right there. I love how he's added into the clip. That automatically makes it transformative, I guess. He's saying he's a breastfeeder. He doesn't bring home the bacon. I don't know. He's got a lot of shit to say. So Thorough Joe Burrow. I like the shots across the bow, as they would say. Is this a one-off, Lemmy? Or are we going to be seeing a shitload of clippers mocking with funny transformative content?
I hope so. I'm a sucker for like that sort of play. You know what I mean? Just sticking it to you. I love that shit.
Hell yeah.
Bring it.
No, and So Thorough Joe Burrow went to war with Frank on Twitter and definitely got blocked by Frank and is moving on. I guess he will not be able to contact Frank. What a sad state of affairs. But nothing new, right? We're used to seeing people getting blocked because they don't like what you say. Oh no! Oh no!
Is it your
People
first
in
day,
the
buddy? Is it your first day here?
oh, he didn't know that he didn't have to watch our show. Oh, isn't it sad when people find out that they have to watch our show? It's
And also, it's
mandatory.
2024, dog. Faggotry is accepted.
Allegedly.
All kinds.
Allegedly. Lemmy, you had a good morning. You were battling. You were in Miss Kiki's chat, watching her show, giving her a bad time. And then you definitely had become part of the show. She kind of forced that on you. And I do have something I made for you. I hope you enjoy this. It's a supercut of Lemmy stuff from Kiki's stream from this morning, which we're about to get into heavily. But before we do that, let us show the main theme of what Keanu thinks about Lemmy at this point.
Well, she's a professional broadcaster and comedian. I bet this is clever, and I bet she comes up with a bunch of different original shit to say. Let's see.
Indeed. It's kind of a mantra.
Thank you, little Lemmy, for inventing the internet and writing the handbook on it. According to Lemmy, the creator of the internet. According to the inventor of the internet, Lemmy. But according to you and the inventor of the internet, Lemmy, and according to little Lemmy, who wrote the handbook on the internet and invented it, apparently, Lemmy Lemmertons, inventor of the internet, the inventor of the internet, little Lemmy, has spoken. That's the inventor of the internet, little Lemmy. But the inventor of the internet, Lemmy, says you don't even need permission anyway. But apparently the writer of the internet, Lemmy, the creator of the internet and the writer of the handbook on the internet, says that you don't even need permission. So no one needs permission to play this because the inventor of the internet, Lemmy, little Lemmy, and this chode told me so on BYB Podcast. Canoe show and toe level cope. Lemmy got you rocked. No, I mean, she did. I wasn't expecting it from her. And I had no idea that she invented the internet and wrote the handbook on it. And that, I didn't expect that. The inventor of the internet, little Lemmy, will, I don't know, strike me with lightning.
Whoa, strike you with lightning. Speaking of thunder and lightning from earlier, more comments about thunder and lightning. Is it true that you're a witch and have the power of lightning?
I'm not at liberty to say.
Did you indeed invent the internet? And did you write the handbook?
I'm not at liberty to say. The government made me sign an NDA.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you were going to make that claim, you're going to have issues. You might even get slander or a defamation suit, I guess. Maybe you'll just get a personal copyright strike sent to your home. You know who might do that, who might have issues with it?
I took the initiative in creating the internet.
Oh, no, we're tight, dude. We're tight. Me and Al Gore.
Al Gore invented the internet. We all know that.
Okay.
So
where do you think he got the idea, dude?
Wow. Is this collusion? Is that what's happening here? You colluded to invent the internets?
That'd be cool.
That'd
be cool.
There you go.
Also, I don't think I'm a top tier streamer. I don't see how you could think that I think that. Lesbian seagull.
Lesbian seagull. We do like lesbian seagulls. Oh, lesbian seagull. Oh, that's from Beavis and Butthead.
No, is it? Oh yeah.
Daria sang that song, lesbian. Or no, the hippie teacher. He sang that song, Lesbian Seagull.
In the movie.
That's amazing. No, like he used to do it back in the show too, I do believe.
I was too young to watch the show.
Yeah, I was 14, 15, so I definitely was hanging out smoking marijuanas and watching Beavis and Butthead religiously, trust me.
I think I
a
was about
point
that age when I watched Do America. Was when I was about 14 or 15.
Yeah, there you go. Fair. Beavis and Butthead Do America.
Yeah. Also, I'm a fucking nobody. I've proclaimed that I'm a nobody. I don't think of myself as a top streamer. I think of myself as a glorified chatter that got lost on her way to different chat rooms and ended up here.
Yeah, I think a lot of us find weird pathways to all of this crap. Indeed. All I did was start calling into shows. I think a lot of people, like Granny, started just calling into shows, right? Same shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like Bubba the Love Sponge and stuff. Yeah. Like
Oh,
even
that
Shuley, for God's sakes. He gets his break on the Howard Stern show just for being a phone call guy. So you never know how you'll end up in the Doubleverse, but here we all are. Even you, lesbian seagull, even you. Do you know what Flat Cat Jessica? I'm sorry. Do you know what Skinny 2 John would say to you, lesbian seagull?
Bless your heart.
That's all she would say.
There are other shows on. Yeah, bless your heart. Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't know. I guess I can't imagine staying around in a room where I hate everybody on the screen. You know. I guess I can understand something like that. I've done it.
Well,
but if you want real content and not teenage baby-minded fucking bullshit drama, you're literally in the wrong fucking place. That's all we do here.
There you go. All right, let's go through a bunch of the stream from today. Of course, there was a bunch of shots fired at you, but also, yes, a lot of interesting talk and admissions and new things, new developments that came out of this today. Between Keanu show and between Steel Toe show, yeah, there was a lot of new information picked up on, and I'm very excited to see what happens next with Aaron Imholte, but we'll have to wait to see here very soon. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. All right, let's get into it. Keanu stream, KikiCast, Kiki's Clipper debacle with Big Toe update. Oh, she's got the Big Toe update. So yeah, yesterday she teased out that she got a phone call from the Minnesota State Police. Also, all the other things that she wanted to fire back at, which is mostly Lemmy and Will Heron, etc.
He owned subsidiary of Rekieta Inc. at this point.
Stream sniping, first thing this morning. What do you think, Lemmy? Right off the Clipper debacle, Clipper debate, instantly going into stream sniping the toe.
I mean, I'm not going to tell a bitch how to run her show. I don't care. I don't see anything weird about that.
I just meant the hypocrisy factor, maybe.
Oh, wow.
What?
I think they all know they're in a lot of trouble. They all know that this is falling apart and it's not going well. And they think if they can take care of one guy, if they can intimidate or get rid of one guy.
He's speaking about, the Rekietas / April. They think they're in a whole lot of trouble. And, now they've apparently, I believe he says at one point that they're, because Gino and I are hard up for money. I believe he says at one point that they're paying us to say these things. I have the only time I've ever spoken to Rekieta other than the super chat, I did it on Chrissy Mare's lovely interview with Nick Rekieta. She was poignant, firm, and funny. Other than that, and the message
Poignant, firm, and funny. What the fuck kind of description is that? Poignant, firm, and funny. That's a new one on me. A way to describe. Let's do a couple of these chats here before we go any further. Did I already get this one? Goisamas coming in with another gifted BYB Podcast membership. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you, sir. What do you think about the veracity of those claims that Aaron has put out there that the Nick Rekieta is possibly paying Gino and Keanu for their allegiance and lies, I guess? Does that seem insane to you?
No. What's insane to me is that she's even taking it personally or acting shocked that he's doing this, because she sat next to him like 2 mornings every week and listened to him and speculated with him and somehow formed that into like their own personal truths with him.
Yeah.
So doy.
Yeah.
Doy, he would do it to you. He did it to everybody he fucking dropped. You know what I mean? Or dropped him. Of course.
Detroit, member for 7 months. Thank you for being here since the beginning, Detroit. You are awesome. Thank you. Detroit says, I stand with all Clippers. Yes, you got the right attitude there, lady. And you were first.
Also,
here
I
in
am
the
sorry
chat,
that I
so
called
you
them.
get credit.
Yeah. I'm sorry for like calling them my Clippers if that offends fucking people. I just meant that as like a out, like they're part of the community, dude. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but
they
you
don't
didn't
show
have
their
to do it all.
faces and stuff.
You didn't
Yeah,
have to do it all creepy and stuff, though, did you?
They're
Really have to
my
do it
fucking
creepy?
Clippers, guys.
Creepy. Come out of the well, Lemmy. Come out of the well.
I don't know.
You're
I don't
scaring
know.
us. Stop it. Yes, Leo Gunn. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, sir. Lemmy, why you not like the Kiki?
I do like Kiki.
Hashtag pond.
I do like Kiki. I do. Yeah. I'm not gonna hate somebody because they have a bad take on something or got bad advice from somebody and acted
Bad
upon
advice.
it. She's fucking
Bad
human
advice
being.
from somebody. That is.
She's trying.
I believe that is the issue. We'll get into that.
And you got to pay the piper for that.
Yeah, this is a little
You gotta
more
pay the
about
price
the
for that. And
Rekieta.
some people are willing
Hang
to, other people aren't.
Yeah, I
Other
know.
people want to stick by the lie and quite frankly use other people. And Keanu is being used right now. And I'll say this. I hope she's being compensated for her efforts. That's all.
That
Because
is a fucking.
she went from he's Culty McCulterson to now she's his best buddy.
I don't. No,
And-
I am not. Colty McCulterson. I still call him Colty McCulterson. I pray for the man. I give him the side eye. I don't. I think you're all fucking nuts. All right. His best buddy. Are you insinuating that the Rekietas are paying Bisconti and I? In what world? No. No. That's crazy. Can you imagine? Yeah, me and you.
Yeah, that is seemingly insane to me. I do not understand where he came up with that one at. But it is interesting that you could come up with that big of a line of bullshit. Is it does make you scratch your head, but it's not a dumb theory just to throw out at your audience who seems to suck up every little stupid thing you say at this point, or half of them do, I guess.
Yeah. Also, I think he's got to try to make the story bigger on his end because he knows what's coming down the pipeline for him. Maybe he's like panicking and throwing shit at the wall. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what we're getting into next. And this is the possibility that Aaron may have some issues coming up with revenge porn. Sending texts of nude people to other people is highly illegal. Am I correct there, Lemmy?
In the state of Minnesota, you are correct. Without if he doesn't have consent to send the photo, then yeah.
Right. So I think he was tongue in cheek trying to be cute with Gino and may has got his ass in a sling out of that one. So But before we do that, my crack habit coming in with 10 BYB podcast memberships. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much, sir. That's awesome of you. We appreciate the hell out of this support, as you all know. So thank you very much, my crack habit. Not personally my crack habit. That's the guy's name, guys. It's not, I don't actually have a crack habit. Come on, get your minds out of the gutter. What do you think? I'm Nick Rekieta?
Maybe you should get a crack habit. You'd be able to walk again. What if crack was just a fucking magic thing to help you walk, but you had to smoke it like a real fucking crackhead, like you had to go under a bridge or something?
Yeah, it sounds like the movie Crank, except for with like cracking disabled people. So I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't think I want to do crack, Lemmy. Honestly, I don't think I want to go that route.
That's fair.
Thank you very much, my crack habit.
Yeah, she was gonna do that to
No,
Will
I
Heron.
didn't.
And she goes to all these people.
I
she's
didn't
like,
do that.
I'm gonna.
I'll show you. I'll show you today, but no.
I'm gonna show me and Will Heron's texts and everything. It's like, oh, that's okay. So that's like.
Didn't you
yelling
do
out,
that to
"Hey, I'm a
Kayla?
shitty
Didn't you
person."
also show some other very private things of Kayla? Toe?
Dog shit human. I have no scruples. That's what we're gonna do.
Scruples. We're talking about scruples.
Oh boy.
Now, I will have to say that when I was watching Keanu's show, I always watch it on ×2. I did the same with the Aaron show. So now watching it back in normal time, it is very painful to watch these shows. Like when I watch Aaron show, it's the same thing. It's like, I don't really like to watch them till after they're over with. And then I'll just go back and like blow through them real quick. Because most of it is boring and annoying and lame. So I do have that issue. They talk really slow. Not much comes out. Not much happens. It's like, hey, come on, guys. Some commentary here.
I think there might be something going on there in terms of maybe a little collusion. But again, I hope getting well compensated for your efforts, because
Again with this. What is wrong with you? What? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's like something you would do, weirdo. Like, compensate for our efforts. We can't help that the Minnesota Police Department called us. In what world? In what fucking world, Toe? Oh my God.
I don't know.
Yeah, laugh. That's
I missed that
hilarious,
one,
Toe.
but thank
Shut
you,
up.
JJ, for the $5.
So I mean, obviously that was the big takeaway there is the fact that the Minnesota police did call them, and we'll get into that a little more as it opens up in this podcast. But yeah, we all think we know what the issue was, and she's already referred to it. So
EF up Karen, Rob Colorado.
And again, this was this morning, so I couldn't
and
exactly get
K-Rod.
the time stamp. So basically, he's going to go on to say that.
So they're being fed a load of horse shit, and they want to believe it. And it's I know she called Stonies and tried
There
to
we
get
go. He's going to go on to say now that I called Stonies and tried to get the show, his self-thrown roast, canceled. That is false. That is 100% false, and I will tell you why.
the anniversary show canceled.
What?
Yeah, like just weird fucking strange behavior.
Yes.
I know she's probably not on drugs, but
I thought I
something
was.
happening
I thought I was on
psychologically, like the
drugs.
Clipper thing
According to
and all
you.
that. It's just there's something going on there, and it's actually causing me to kind of empathize more than anything else because
Oh, you're empathizing. You're empathizing. I will explain this right fucking now. There is something, if you're not a person that tunes into Keanu Cast, I have the ladies of Keanu Cast on maybe once a month, and we do prank calls where we very, very poorly call bars and audition with our band, the Butt Rug Babies. I can show you a clip of it if you'd like. I'll show you a clip right here.
And she's not lying, folks. That is actually the truth. You remember so obviously the podcast we watched the other day where she goes against all the Clippers and the shit hit the fan. But at the end of that, they did indeed call Stonies, and I actually have that clip right here pulled up. So let's see what exactly transpired when Keanu tried to call Stonies, and we'll see. Did she indeed try to get Steel Toe show canceled? Because that is the accusation that Steel Toe waged, is that she's calling the gigs and trying to get them canceled. Let's see what happened here.
Hold on.
Should we call?
Chris Mack, the chick Array Light up there, that's the mod that banned you, by the way. I've been dogging on her looks a little here. I probably shouldn't because that's bad karma or whatever. But yeah, that's the chick that thinks she's hot shit. She mods for Alex Stein, guys, and thinks she's so awesome.
Oh, is that
And
the one
she
you
says,
were arguing
I'm
with
so
in the
far
chat
above
today?
Clippers. Yeah. In the chat, she
And
said
she has a
so
wrench
far above Clippers. Yep, she's got a wrench.
for Keanu
No,
Cash,
I'm
right?
sorry. Yes, she said Clippers are so far beneath me, is what she said. That's what she said. I'm just refreshing my own memory. Please continue. I'm sorry.
No worries. No, she's also the one that came on. As soon as she came on, she started talking about Will Heron and what a pain in the ass he was, and that she's already had to ask him to take clips down and blah 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 like that. So she's definitely an attack dog, anti-Clipper. We've seen that out of her, and apparently you have more evidence of that. So unfortunately, she has taken people down. That sucks. And she has a wrench in Keanu's show. She's got a wrench on Alex Stein's show. So now she thinks she's hot shit because she has a wrench on Alex Stein's show. That's hilarious. Nobody gives a fuck about people with wrenches. Hilarious.
Should we call Stonies in Minnesota, where Gino and I were supposed to do the?
Oh my god, that would be kind of funny.
I'll talk to Tito. Talk to the higher ups. Let's call.
That would be kind of fun.
How can I help you?
Hi, this is Keanu Thompson. We were wondering if we could audition to perform live at your show, since Gino Bisconti and I don't want to perform with woman abuser Aaron Imholte anymore. Do you mind if we talk to Tito?
You're gonna have to call back tomorrow.
Okay, but we could just play you something really fast, right? 1, 2, and 3.
All right. So that's a horribly lame bit. Obviously, whoever they're calling can't hear any of the instruments. So to do that over and over and over and call places and they can't even hear any of the instruments except for Keanu talking on her microphone thing, bullhorn. Pretty lame bit, huh? Did you notice when she did talk to the waitress, she did say the woman abuser Aaron Imholte? That is the one thing I would notice that was negative about what she said. But she definitely
Did
said
she say that?
Yeah.
I missed that.
I can play it again.
Abuser Aaron Imholte anymore. Do you
All right.
Tony's Bar, how can I help you?
Hi, this is Keanu Thompson. We were wondering if we could audition to perform live at your show since Gino Bisconti and I don't want to perform with woman abuser Aaron Imholte anymore. Do you mind if we talk to
Woman abuser. Me and Gino Bisconte don't want to perform with woman abuser Aaron Imholte anymore. I do not necessarily think that she was making an attempt to get him canceled, but she also was talking major shit there.
I don't know. That's a weird one because don't abuse your wife. Don't abuse your wife. Don't abuse your wife. But like, don't get involved either. You know? Don't like.
So
I don't know. That's
what you're saying, like bad move on her for calling the place, period.
Yeah. Yes. Like, don't she didn't have to. She didn't have to. I mean, even if she like, I have to call for content purposes. She didn't. I don't know. She's walking a fine line. She's walking a fine line. I think. I don't know. I think it's dangerous to start throwing around rhetoric like that, especially. I don't know. There's gonna be like a bunch of. I don't know. This is a fucking hard take for me. That's not fucking cool. But it's Aaron Imholte. You shouldn't abuse your wife. So it's like shit sandwich or douche. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Yeah. I'd say bad move calling the venue. I'm anti trying to get people canceled from venues, period. She probably should just not have called that place. But he definitely heard back from it, or at least someone tipped him off that it happened on that stream. Either way, more likely someone was watching the stream and said, because he constantly has people reporting to him what's being said on her show while they're both live, while like she had shows before, he gets texts about what's going on, and he rarely looks into it before he gives thoughts on it, which is always the best when he preemptively says stupid shit. Foot in mouth, insert foot in mouth kind of stuff. All right, back to her stream. So this is her, and we did assume that a lot of the issue was the fact that she went and looked at all the comments on the Will Heron videos, and that was part of the issue she had with those videos being up in the first place. So let's go through what she has to say about it.
Who would have thought? I mean, the backlash. And the funny thing is, they try and say that it's because she just didn't like the comments on the videos that I was clipping of her. That's also false. What the fuck do I care? They're normally all mean. I mean, if I read them, they're mean. I laugh at them. I welcome them. I welcome the mean comments. You think I give a fuck? How could I possibly care? I've had interactions with 3 clippers. TV's Will Heron, Alyssa Clips, always very, very sweet. And I am not the one reaching out to them. I reached out to Stallion once, and I'll show you that too. And he was so lovely. I said, buddy, I'm so sorry. An hour-long clip, maybe it's just a little bit much, because at the end of the day, I don't feel like the same way other people feel about it. But I'm like, I mean, it's not transformative. It's just it's just an hour of my show just ripped, okay, and put onto your channel. Again, I understand wholeheartedly it brings people to your show, and I am appreciative, and nothing but fucking nice. I got a bad and I don't want to shit all over Will Heron,
but you're going to anyway. But yeah, so I guess we'll just have to take her word for the comments saying, right, the comments don't bug her.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to take her word for it that it was an hour-long video as well. Because if you go to Will Heron's YouTube page, there's not a nail one of his videos that are a fucking even close to an hour long.
Right. And I would say the same thing with Stalin, right? Like
Yeah.
very unlikely that there was ever an hour-long video of just her content just splayed out
Yeah.
there for the world to see. I highly doubt that that ever actually happened either. So, yeah, I do think that the comments had something to do with it, but I could be wrong. We could be wrong. We definitely all assume at this point that she had very little problems with any of the Clippers until she went to the Chrissy Mayer house, Frank and Chrissy house. I don't know if she changed her last name. All right, moving right along. I'm not going to use Keanu words. But yeah, this is about Lemmy's permission. All right, let's do Shmuel. Shmuel Buckman, $2. Thank you, sir. Her advisors are going to ruin what little she has. That might be true. This move was a bad move. We will see how it affects her in the long run. So time will tell exactly what happens. But I think it was a bad move going after the Clippers, and all they do is bring more eyeballs to your channel. If you ask me, that's what I say. I do want to point out that she is indeed right now watching a video from a Clipper. How hypocritical is it to be watching a clip from a Clipper while saying that she doesn't want clips up from her, but she's totally fine using clips from other people's shows that are clipped?
The clip that she's watching, is it transformative in any kind of way, or is it just
No, this is I think this is Stalin's, and it's just 22 minutes of us, you mostly argue, you and Will nailing Lemmy, Keanu, sorry. But yeah, no, it's definitely not transformative. It's just 22 minutes of arguing.
So it's archival.
It's 100% archival, absolutely. And here she is watching it. But now her claim is that watching a clip that's archival is now transformative. But that doesn't matter. Apparently, you approve of people making archival clips so that you can use them on your show. That's a fucking catch-22 if I've ever heard of one, isn't it? You don't like people doing it, but you're okay with using them on your show. Lemmy. All right, this is about Lemmy's permission.
Here, which is fine. Where I get emotional here, I'd like to say, by the way, is it is with the inventor of the internet, little Lemmy over here, because I wasn't expecting it from her, and I was caught off guard, and I don't know what she's going through, but like I still, these are the facts. She's like, they're asking as a formality. I'm like, but then goes on to say, they don't need to ask you. You don't know how the internet works. I'm like, all right, well then why even ask me? Why?
All right, that's you, Lemmy.
That's her talking in circles. That's what she started with. And then we had a whole conversation that she obviously didn't absorb. So she kept having to ask the same goddamn question.
Yeah, what's the problem with me asking you to take your shit down? I think that's what she kept bringing up. Is that the one?
No, it was the why ask.
Oh, yeah. Why even ask for permission if you didn't need it in the first place?
Yeah,
like you
it's
said,
a
it was
formality. Yeah. Are we going to do this again? Do you have Alzheimer's? What is happening?
Yeah, right.
Why even ask? Don't. If that's the way you feel about it, then don't ask. Right, William?
So in my thinking, he actually reached out. I think he was ever doing was reaching out to network. I don't believe he actually ever gave a fuck about asking for permission, never cared about any of that kind of stuff. He might have wanted people to know that he was donating to their channels for taking their content, but that was also another way of greasing the slide so that you can network and get whatever the next people up the rung from Keanu, obviously, are Chrissy and everybody from the X compound side. So it's really easy to say that the guy was just trying to network and get some information, maybe some new people to meet through Keanu. That's how it works, right? That's how you move up in the world, clipping or doing podcasting. You got to start somewhere. I think that's exactly what he was doing.
Me too.
And maybe he was clunky at it.
Yeah, maybe she's just misinterpreting what's going on. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Okay, we actually have someone else showed up. Welcome to the stage, everybody. Dave, Sarah, how's it going, buddy?
Hello. What up, Lemmy? Lemmy, you could take the rest of the night off. Go cook a nice meal or something for the kids and Granny.
No, this is all about Lemmy.
nerds.
This is Lemmy topics. What are you talking about?
Okay, no, we're
we
good.
need her opinion. She's
Hello, everybody.
she's front and center tonight, Dave.
No,
she's
you're right.
actually the one. She had a long day arguing with Keanu this morning, and then
Waging war against Clippers, huh? I see.
She is indeed. All right, let's keep this one going. I don't think there's much left on this.
You've been a dick.
This is so long.
Okay.
We're gonna have to go through here a little bit.
You just talked
Or
for
we'll
her
never
show.
get done.
You're
enough.
like, well, I just hear they don't
Does
like
feel like
it.
an
I said,
eternity.
And isn't that your answer? And they actually have asked you not to clip their show. You're a dick, dude. And so I said, I can't give you permission. Then you asked me, do you mind if I clip this of your show? I said, sure, go ahead. Just tag me in. I said, I appreciate you, doll. I'm going to read it all on my show. So there's no getting around it. I get a bad taste in my mouth when you try and
Gino's cum.
they're in
Yeah, those Italians got the worst tasting cum, right, Dave?
Okay, and you try and
That's
go
right.
around the advantage of maybe my niceness.
That's not true. We got timestamps. I'm done with you
It
and your
is
lie.
true.
No, that is very
It is
incorrect.
true.
What
I
makes you
heard
hold
that
on?
I was
What
supposed
makes
to
you
Oh,
doing
think
something wrong?
any
I
of
went
your
to talk
I thought
to
that
you
was,
15
I thought
minutes.
that was you telling me to hold on. See, damn it. Us watching a clip of Keanu watching a clip of, yeah. All right, I'm going to move past this because I think this is getting a little confusing at this point. How's your real life and a real job and all this weird stuff you do now, Dave?
I know.
I told everybody earlier, I was like, the dude needs to get his priorities straight. He doesn't need a fucking job. He needs to quit his job and worry about streaming, at least
Yeah.
on BYB, I guess.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll try to make it in these second and third hours. But yeah, trying to get here at 5 is going to be very difficult. I'm not going to, in all reality, I can't really go in yet and ask, if I come in earlier, can I leave earlier? So give it a couple more weeks
Right.
and it should be okay. But hopefully I'll be able to get back by 4:30 and have a few minutes to jump on with you guys. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. But it's
All
good to
right.
have money finally. I was broke for way too long.
Yeah, I know. Like begging for cocaine must be a bitch. All right. I see. I
My
went there.
employer's watching.
That's
My employer's
bad.
watching.
All right. No jokes, just jokes, folks. Indeed. So this is getting into little Lemmy has a complex, and Keanu kind of takes some shots at you here, Lemmy. I don't know how you feel about this. How do you feel? Let's get into
I
your
will
feel.
be. but, I will be on Keanu Cast. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Quad, I love you. Lemmy, I love you too. I don't know.
Holden Feet were acting like
And
you,
she
dude.
Listen,
Then
All
he thinks I
I want to hear
leave.
the straight up, dude. It's the entitlement for me.
Listen, okay.
Straight up, dude. It's the entitlement for me. I already told you what. Oh, there she goes. And she don't
I
want to hear the
didn't
fucking
leave.
truth.
Never left.
It's the
I'm
whole
right
you
there.
and thou
She didn't go
attitude.
anywhere.
Oh, there.
Let me
Fucking
It's the
Granny's mixing
entitlement.
me up,
What,
dude.
it's
Granny's
your
all mixed up.
inferiority complex. I don't have entitlement. You have an inferiority complex. I know I'm shitting on you right now, but come on, girlfriend. Like, geez Louise, you must stop this. I don't have entitlement. I've been nothing but nice to you, and that's fine. Like, I'm not going like, oh, I was nice to you. Like, you be nice to me. I'm just saying, like, excuse me. I didn't realize you, that, I'm sorry. What kind of a rule is that? I'm sorry. There's actual fair use rules on YouTube and
What are they,
copyright
Keanu?
laws, right?
Please.
I didn't realize that the internet was like, well, he was just asking as a formality, but he can do.
So, I mean, what the inferiority complex? Lemmy, go ahead, fire back, say what you want.
Well, considering all in one day, I've heard Lemmy has an inferiority complex, and also Lemmy thinks she's a top tier streamer.
Neither of those are true.
Neither of those are true. I could probably argue I could meet those two things like in a middle ground somewhere.
Sure,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't want to, I don't know. I don't want to come off as a fucking pussy, but I don't want to come off as a fucking uppity bitch either.
Yeah. Well, Lemmy, at least your husband / boyfriend doesn't take your shirts and draw and cut out a cool heart in the center of it. Hey, look, guys. Hi, Keanu. Look, I made put a heart where your cleavage is. Cleavage? All right, I'm getting bad at this.
I got bedabbler on my chest today. If he cuts holes in this shirt, I'll fucking smother him in his fucking sleep.
Oh no, you got a bedabbler
in Minecraft.
Yeah, with your.
He made fun of
The
our
old
show
one.
when he was on it. He was very nice. He was mean to us. I appreciate it. He made me sad. Yeah. Oh, Dave. Fuck, dude. We're missing the top story right here, dude. Dave, did you see that John indeed got his keychains from the 10-year anniversary Jay Leno show? Did you get a phone call today from Stuttering John offering to give you one?
Holy shit. Hold on. I did get a phone number from a 213 area code today. Holy shit. They could have been him, man, honestly.
Son of a bitch. You're going to have to call it back after the show and see possibly if you can get that fucking keychain, brother. I know you were on the list, right, of getting keychains?
I didn't put my name on that list. I didn't do that. But I did get a phone number from a number that I didn't recognize today. You know what? His number is not 213. I don't think so.
No, it's it starts with 7. I believe.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I don't want, but I want to see what they look like because my theory originally was that
they look like shite, my friend. Shite.
Do they say Tonight Show on them?
Yes, but very poorly.
Okay, well, see, that was the thing that I was wondering about. I was like the poster and the keychains. I have a feeling that the guy who was gonna make it for him, he realized that like, oh shit, I don't know if I could put the Tonight Show on this guy's fucking things. Like, he doesn't own the rights to the Tonight Show, so I don't know. But I want to see him. I hope they look like shit. Anyway, but yeah.
Well, we'll get back to the other thing here in a second. We'll just play this real quick for you.
Here are the keychains.
Oh my God. Oh,
aren't you excited to receive one of those, buddy?
God.
Come on, you gotta want one badly. Come on.
Oh fuck, that's gotta be
well, since you're here, do you think the guy that has been offering to get the fucking keychains from this entire time is just trolling him and fucking douching him out? It seems that way to me.
I mean, it has to be. I mean, that's got to be the smallest.
It's a joke,
ever.
right? Like
It
he's
has
like,
to
hey
be.
man, I'll round you up some keychains and banners and stuff, and was just like, yeah, in 6 months you'll get like 2-penny fucking keychains from China. You'll be
That
fucked.
fool-
Enjoy.
You know, the guy either used a typewriter or he used like one of those things that you fucking tuk, 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 and just like put the thing on it. Like you remember, like back in the day, they used to have the things. It would have looked better if they did it with that. The little
called a labeler.
The little labeler. It would have been so much cooler if they just used the little.
Maybe
labeler.
that's
I
what
mean,
that was. Actually, that's so
oh
bad.
my god, that is so.
It might have
bad.
been just like 10-cent keychains, and then the guy just took a fucking labeler and stamped them. Maybe if you get your finger wet, you could just rub that ink right off. Who knows?
Oh, straight up like a stamp, like.
Yeah, stamp. That's what I'm
Oh
thinking.
my god, dude, that's brutal, man. I would be. I mean, I'd have to start laughing. Like if I saw that, if those showed up on my thing in my package,
It's amazing.
I'd have to start
Amazing.
laughing, dude. That's too much, dude.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah, the 500 are still
The
missing.
poor guy, he can't win. He's no still toe. He can't win every single time like still toe. Poor guy.
Well, just to go back on this whole fair use thing before, I've only I've actually been a clipper in the past. I don't really do much anymore. I do here and there now. That's how I originally got my channel to, however many thousands of views before it was hacked by Indians, most likely. Or
Tesla.
Russians, maybe. Yes, now it's a Tesla channel. If you go to my new channel, youtube.com/David Sarah. But anyway, the first time this was back when YouTube had different things with their they had different rules with their striking stuff. So, and they very much favored, they still kind of do, but they very much favored the person striking the content. And it was the same company, I think it was called Bent Pixel. It was the company that Brennan Schaub also used. And at the time I was doing D'Elia clips. So I had made a Chris D'Elia.
Lemmy's hero, D'Elia. She loves sexual deviance.
Well, I mean, look, I was a big 10-minute pod fan, so I was a big Will Sasso, Chris D'Elia, and Brian Callen fan. This was before the rape allegations and the cult bullshit.
The stuff Lemmy liked about him.
Yeah, exactly. All the stuff that I. So I remember making a 1-minute video of that didn't make a fucking dent. And within 3 days, not even 3 days, like maybe 2 days, the video was up to like 60,000 views. And then it got struck. Okay. They claimed it. And that same exact video, they took it and they uploaded it onto D'Elia's YouTube channel. It's probably still there. And they struck it. And then I made an appeal. Okay. And then my appeal got denied. And they said that if you want to continue this appeal, it's going to have to go through like the legal, like the courts. It's going to have to go through the courts. Either they have to sue me or something or whatever. And so I ended up just not doing that. I should have just pursued it because it's very clearly.
Right. No,
fair
actually,
use.
you're kind of fucking up with the way you're saying it because after you appeal it, they have a period of time to take it to court. And if they do not do that, then all this stuff just disappears.
Okay.
So.
No, you're right about that. I think now,
I know.
but I think back in the day, you were able to do an appeal and then explain yourself in the appeal. It's like an initial appeal. It only is between you, YouTube, and Bent Pixel. And
right.
So you do an appeal.
Oh yeah, if you have like proof and you can show that it's your shit, then automatically they're just going to overturn it. But otherwise, you appeal it, and if they don't take you to court, then that also is another fix it. And obviously, none of these fuckers are going to get lawyers and show up to court. Nobody is.
Right. Well,
maybe a couple people would, but very
Brennan
rare.
Schaub famously sued Unique, but you like, and the funny thing is that none of the clips I used were owned by Chris D'Elia. They weren't from his podcast. They were all from The Fighter and the Kid. Okay. So it was either they were working together. They somehow, I don't know what they did, but they were all T-Fat-K clips. So maybe that's where the Bent Pixel part came in. But it said Chris D'Elia's channel is striking you. So it wasn't even T-Fat-K's channel striking me. And so I remember writing, doesn't even come from the same podcast. Like, it's not even from the same guy's channel. It's transformative, yada, yada. I'm just cutting clips and putting them there. It's a minute with 5 clips in it, you know? So, but I was just a little pissy that like, he like downloaded the video and then uploaded to his fucking website, to his YouTube channel right afterwards. but yeah, back then you could just be like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And then it was a different process. Now it's a little bit, anyway. So
Fair enough. All right. So let's get back into
Watermark
the
your
wheel. What's that, Lemmy?
I should watermark him.
Watermark your shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now
watermark
I
it.
do, but yeah.
Right. All right. So back into the will controversy. That's what we're heading into now.
One person. Didn't ask anybody else. I just think he went about this whole thing the wrong way. So he says, so we have a little problem. Okay. Then I'm like, oh, all right, here we go. I did ask you for permission and you gave it to me. And then he shares the thing. He asked me for one time weeks ago for, one clip. Also, the clip is of you stream sniping Aaron, who spoke with he doesn't type.
Okay, so one time, she's trying to make it sound like he asked for permission to put up one video. Pretty much, if you're asking someone, hey, if I can do clips, that doesn't seem like I'm going to put up one clip ever, and then every single time I'm going to clip a video from your channel, I'm going to come back and ask you for permission. That is ridiculous. And obviously, he was just asking for just flat out permission. So it seems very odd to me that she would she's trying to frame it in that way, obviously for a reason.
Now, I was on with you guys and Will Heron recently, and I don't know who this guy is. I'm sorry, I was watching the episode before, but I didn't really catch where does he's just a clipper. He's just a clipper.
Yeah, that's simple. Let's keep it at that. He's a clipper.
Okay.
Correctly. I guess what he means is who I spoke with and have full permission to use his clips. Well, that's how he feels about it. Maybe it's not how I feel about it with you specifically. I said, I'm fully aware, just asking for the future. I'm not asking you to take anything down, ... And then he sends me another small, and then he sends me a clip of that. And he goes, another small thing. In your video, you used my video. Here are the timestamps. Yes, I used your video of me or me talking about Aaron.
So the question would be, Keanu, why didn't you just go back into your own episode and find the timestamp from where you said what you wanted to watch and watch it from your own stream instead of conveniently using a clip from a clipper? So back to the hypocrisy we were talking about a little bit earlier, Lemmy. Do you not see the issue with that? Because I sure the fuck do. You can't complain about clips being made and then use them on your show, right? Like she's trying to say like, oh, you stole my shit and I'm showing it. But it's like, but you should be finding your own fucking clips from your own show.
Yep. I feel like we're beating a dead horse at this point.
Yeah,
I mean, it is a dead horse, and it's not even Chrissy Mayer because she's still alive and she's here with us. So stop it.
Yeah.
No, we don't actually have that much left on this, Lemmy. Believe it or not.
The dead horse is Chrissy's dad. We already know that. But the point that I'm trying to get to, but the point I'm trying to get to here is that like Kiki sounds a little bit like, okay, you can use clips when they're favorable to me, but I don't want you to use clips if they make me look bad. Sort of what it looks like there. Am I wrong about that?
Yeah. Double standard. Yes, we get it.
Was in the brave little toaster, and she's a pedophile.
Oh, he's trying to do the Ray DeVito bit. So yes, thank you, Ray, Husey, whoever
That's
you are.
nice, Husey. He's a pedophile. What do you think? Well, Granny, you think Granny's a pedophile?
Considering I'm older than him, I don't think so.
Shit. Nice. Good shit, Granny.
Yes. You're robbing from the cradle. Robbing the cradle.
How does that work? Yes. And I made it transformative. See, remember when I did the thing when you were talking about a storm, weatherman, and I talked over it? That's transformative. It's my content. All right.
But no, it was his content. Wait a minute. Aren't we getting very confused here, Keanu? Because no, it was his content. You stole it to use on your show, and then you transformed it somehow, I guess. But before that, but I really have an issue with this exact point that you can use clips from clippers on your show, but somehow that makes it different than them making the clips for you to use. So that's such a huge double standard as far as I'm concerned.
I see where the trouble lies here. It's like, yeah, that is a good, this is good for Supreme Court. Let's clear the books for Supreme Court. Let's make sure,
but the Supreme Court doesn't matter because Alphabet Corp is way more powerful and important than fucking the Supreme Court at this point.
No, it's true.
Welcome back, Granny. How's it going, buddy?
What? I just got here. What are you talking about?
Oh, hey, welcome.
Oh yeah, my bad, my confusion.
Yeah, that was dude. Hughesy's crazy, man.
He's wild. He says that P word a lot too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, Ray DeVito stinks. Yeah,
I'm not sure how that flies on TOS.
Fine.
Oh,
but
man.
I just want to say real quick that we should that is a good question.
Dave, you've never said anything real quick, but go ahead.
Fuck you. That is curious. Like if somebody makes a clip of your show and you don't strike it, but then you use the clip from that guy's YouTube channel, can he strike it? I don't know.
Interesting.
Dave, what the fuck did that mean? Wait,
I understood it. Lemmy, did you understand it?
100%.
100%. Absolutely, 100%. Granny. Sorry.
100%.
Fuck you. You're retarded.
Yeah. Well, that's
how many people do you think Gino has to hate because fucking Keanu looks like Bat?
I mean, she looks sexy.
Hey,
I'd fuck her.
Oh God, for real?
Yeah. I mean, come on.
I don't know, man.
You're just being mean now, Granny. That's
I think
she's
like she can be hot and dumb.
Very untoward.
Very, very untoward.
I don't think this really phases Gino at all. I think Gino, like, for the most part, just doesn't care about a lot lot
Gee,
you'd
Gino,
be surprised.
let me admit the internet. I hugged her in Minnesota, and she invented the internet. I was so nice. Aren't I the nicest person in the world?
No, Lemmy invented the internet. You live with the inventor of the internet. I don't know if you missed that, but she invented it.
Yeah, I know, bud. We got that internet money rolling in. Fucking Mersh, piece of shit. We live in a single wide Mersh. Fucking take that.
Yeah. Fuck that double wide talk. That's disgusting talk.
You high.
Who wants to live in a big house so you got twice as much shit to clean? Fuck that, right, guys?
Fucking A, man. Mersh over here with his fucking block foundations. You can fuck off, Mersh. All right, my cat.
That's coming from a guy that lived on Royce's couch for like a year. That's what's the funniest part, dude. Dude was like out without a home for a long time. Nice try though, Mersh. It's all good.
You know what offended me the most about that, Derek? Is he didn't think she lived in a trailer until he found out she was with me.
Well, I mean, that kind of tracks if you want. I mean, like everybody's always like, "Who's this guy with no shirt? Looks fucking horrible." Blah blah blah. That's Kevin Brennan. That's Mersh. That's the first thing they always say is like, "Who's this slob without the shirt? What the fuck's going on?" And he's married to this Lemmy lady. Oh shit!
Wait a minute.
It's an overall consensus.
But do you guys live in a trailer?
Yeah, bud. I just fucking said, where are you been?
Okay. You live in one wide and she lives in the other wide?
One wide. One
It's a
wide.
single
They
wide.
live in a one wide.
It's a single wide. Okay.
I like it. Fuck, Dave. You must be some highfalutin son of a bitch. You don't even know what a single wide and a double wide is. Holy shit.
I
Would you
figured
grow up
they
in a
lived-
fucking mansion or something, homie?
I figured they lived in a double wide. Granny lives on the left double and Lemmy lives on the right double.
Oh, that's kind of cute. Hers
Another
and his and
fucking
hers.
finger that doesn't fucking land from the one Dave Sarah. He'll be
The
here all night,
only-
ladies and gentlemen.
The only Dave Sarah.
No, it's the his and hers one wides. The his and hers one wide.
Mine is pink. This one's blue.
She's got a she shed in the back too. So there you go.
I thought about it. I thought about doing that, dude, for real.
That's hilarious.
You know what? Chat is correct about Keanu's boobs. They look like a hard-boiled egg in a tube sock. I do agree with you.
It's just cold there all the time.
there's-
That's the problem.
there's-
She lives in a
That
cold
makes-
home. They don't
makes
have
so
to.
much-
The cold makes your tits smaller.
Makes them tube out. He didn't know that the cold makes your tits tube.
It turns them into a half pipe, but there's so much surface area on those glasses to come on. It's kind of sexy.
Oh, come on, Dave. Now you're really asking for the ire of that horrible greasy wop, Gino Visconti. NPS Live, $2. Keanu's nudes are horrible, literally unfappable. Fap.
I'm sure that
No
I'm
fapping.
sure I can find a way to fap them. I guarantee it.
All right. Well, you're a
Just gotta
good
move it a
man
little
there,
bit, like,
Dave, for
oh,
giving the
looks like
effort.
she's moving. Looks like she's moving. You just do this a little bit. Looks like she's moving. I'm printing out pictures.
Oh,
from
well, how about I
Google
make her
Images.
move? Let's make her move right now, Dave. Watch.
The $5 2 times in my stream. Okay. Thank you. Honestly, thank you for that. But it doesn't mean it's not carte blanche that you just get to do it at every single time. Promoted them with my audience. You used my clip, a video of Aaron in your most viewed video. Yes, and I made it transformative because I'm talking over it. See? That's fair use, right? Badmouth me in the beginning of it. And you know what? That's funny. And I don't remember that. And if I did do that, I am truly sorry. What did I call you? I do not recall. I
Greasy?
will have to look that up. And then say exactly what I wrote in the title, and you're upset with me. How does that work? I said, I'm literally not upset. He said, funny. I didn't say anything. He said, funny spot. Feeling what way? Just let it go. I'm not upset. You are trying to bully me. Not gonna be happy.
Pussy.
Okay. And because he's illiterate or something.
All right. I think we've heard enough of this shit.
Hey, is she like an immigrant? Is Keanu born here?
Yes, South Carolina. She's born and raised on the firework farm. Spent most of her days.
Like
That was going nowhere. I had to give a firework farm, homie. Come on.
Wait, hold on.
A firework plantation. Was that the right way to go? Plantation.
What the
Like
is it-
they
it's
make
like
the blacks do the
Oh,
black
shut up
powder.
already, Dave.
it's like from Joe Dirt 2, the Indian dude with the braids.
Oh,
That's her.
watch Joe Dirt 2. You did. You're the only person that ever saw it.
Yeah. That's right. It might have been from Joe Dirt 1, actually.
JJ, $5. Come on, Dave. Give him a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me off a piece of that 8-ball, Dave.
I can see
Hey.
Keanu up there sipping on a little cup of sweet tea going, hey, Negro boy, bring them sparklers over yonder. Get the tannin on my mom.
I
can
can picture her drinking some fine mint julep
Kicking
in
Wing.
the
Kicking
library,
Wing.
possibly.
Articulate John got it. Kicking Wing is the name of the Indian dude from Joe Dirt with the braids that lived on a
And sold
farm.
fireworks.
Yes.
He
Fuck.
didn't live
Yes,
on
on a
farm, he lived in
reservation.
fucking RV.
Reservation.
Same
You lived on a
thing,
res.
same
No,
thing.
RVs are not farms, Dave.
Oh, you want to talk about RVs now? Oh, what? Because yours doesn't move, you fucking poor fuck?
He lived on she lived on an N chaser.
And chaser farm.
That's dual levels there, buddy. I gotta give you that one. That's fucking hilarious.
That's Johnception right there.
It was. He was deep in this one.
Dave,
That's a hell of a reference.
Yeah. No, but she must have at least one immigrant parent because she's got this weird like immigrant accent.
No, the dialect, she came up with that shit on her own. She calls it like transatlantic. I've heard her say it before. It's some old timey speak. She likes to talk like a flapper from the 20s. A flapper. Like, have you ever seen The Great Gatsby?
Right. Yeah, like a
The Great Gatsby.
That's right.
There you go.
The Great Flapsby.
Whatever.
Right.
Yeah. I can't even do it, so I won't even try.
Anything fucking fast, Dave.
Roast beef, baby. The Great Flapsy. That's her new name.
Roast beef. That's also what Ray DeVito said when KB said, "Hey, would you draw me a vagina?" He was like, "Yeah, I could just draw a picture of Arby's roast beef sandwich. Yeah, I could do that."
Yeah,
it's like, what?
That's
what you think vaginas look like? Roast beef sandwiches?
Hey, is it okay if I just
Close
cut
enough,
some of the roast
bud.
beef off your pussy?
Close enough. All right, let's get into the police part of this. So apparently Gino and Keanu did indeed get a phone call from the Minnesota State Police Department last night. And we actually have this side of the phone call from inside the police department. So let's see what a Minnesota police, a lady state police called them. And this is her.
Get an outside line here. All right. Jeez. Well, jeez. That's a surprise.
See, there you go.
Oh gosh,
little
that's
inside scoop we got there. Little inside scoop. All right, let's hear from Keanu. What happened last night with Gino and Keanu cruising home? Got a phone call.
Dearest Visconti and I, we were driving home from Pennsylvania yesterday, and we got a phone call from I believe she said St. Cloud PD, from the St. Cloud PD. Isn't that interesting? Who do we know in St. Cloud? Where is St. Cloud? Oh yeah, that's where Aaron Imholte lives. And Gino immediately is like, who the fuck is this? Blah, blah, blah. He's like screaming. I'm like, no, I think it's legit. And then he was like, I need to see, your badge or whatever. And then the lady was just like,
I mean, I can't blame her for the fact that the Dabbleverse is filled with so many trolls that would do something like that and call and pretend to be a cop. It is funny.
100%.
But yeah, like I had the same experience. I had an actual troll call me and pretend to be the Oregon State Police. So I actually have had that experience. So I get it. It is good. And I said the same shit. I was like, all right, what's your badge number? Like, how come your phone number is not showing up? All that stuff. Same.
do you want to FaceTime? Like, I'm in my uniform. And then she verified herself.
Hilarious.
Because, again, we're thinking like this is got to be a joke, but they would have had to, somebody would have had to been the best actor in the entire world. I'm like, no, I think that's for real. So Minnesota, lovely lady, police officer, I won't even say her name, goes, I'm calling to ask Gino, you, if and I'm just in the car, so the speakerphone is on. I'm calling to ask about the nude photo that was sent to you by Aaron Imholte of Kayla Rekieta. and he goes, whoa, wait, but like, is that, revenge porn or what? She's like, I just need you to describe it. And then he goes, it was a photo of a naked woman. And then Gino is so funny. He's like, but I want you to know.
Hilarious.
Yeah, I mean this story is chock filled with hilarity. I mean, as you can tell by all of our laughter, indeed, right, Granny? This is comedy gold.
Yeah, it's fucking great. Yeah, it's gold, man.
These are worse than my stories.
Yeah, goddamn. Dave has never said a truer word in his life.
Yeah, your Clipper story from earlier. It's actually still bugging me that I let you finish the entire thing. It's gonna stick with me for a while, Dave, that I allowed that to happen. I needed Granny in that moment. No, I needed Granny here to fucking shut him down, but he wanted to show up late. So there you go. If Granny would have been here, it'd have been like, wrap it the fuck up, or some shit along those lines. I'm guessing. Dave,
Yeah, probably.
Wrap it up. Jesus Christ, Dave. Something like that, right, Granny?
Yeah, probably more like, hey, Dave, it sucks again. Shut up.
It's another serenade. Quit serenading us all the time, Dave.
Yeah, Dave.
All 4 of these people are assholes. They're all fucking assholes. Aaron's an asshole. Nick's an asshole. Kayla's an asshole. And April is even an asshole. Like, they're all assholes. I don't even know Nick and Kayla, but guns, drugs, and kids. And I don't want to bro out with Aaron. And he was trying to be a bro, but we're disgusted by the whole thing. It was a picture of a naked woman. And she's like, well, is her face in it? He was like, yes. And then he goes, I'm sorry, officer. I'm sure you understand. And then she's kind of laughing. She's going like,
oh yeah, her face was in the picture. Hey, oh yeah, can you describe the face? Yeah, the little one. He was uncircumcised. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm fucking losing.
Fuck yeah.
This is a different case entirely. I understand your
Bears.
frustration with
Go
everything
Bears.
else that's going on, I guess. But just to these facts, he sent this to you and you showed it to your wife or what have you. She said wife, and then you went my fiance. And then, and could you see her face in it? And can you describe it? And he said it was a naked chick with tattoos. Yes, it was, and it was Kayla, from what I know from pictures I've seen of her. And then she goes, okay, all right. And I sort of knew that was going to happen because after I suppose I said on my show about dearest Toe sending that photo to Gino, and is somebody fact check me here? I can't find any of the Rumble Fridays that Gino and Aaron did.
All right, so you got the story. I don't understand why she didn't like the cop wasn't like, can you describe her vagina? Was there any hair on it? Can you
like
describe her boobs? What size cup would you guess that they are? Like these cops aren't not very good at like asking details, man. They need to get better at their jobs, right, guys?
They're just fucking like they're not even really asking for any investigation. They just want to know the scoop. They're in so deep. They're like, holy shit. If I wish I could do an impression. They're like, oh shit, this is the first thing that's ever happened in this city before. I can't do the impression. I don't know. And so they're just
you
like,
just turn into like an Irishman.
I don't even know what the fuck that was.
God,
I'm an Irishman.
I'm an
Irishman.
No, but they just want to know. They don't even give a fuck about this. That investigation. Nah, there's no investigation.
Hey, Derek, can you show that image I just sent you? I just spent a long time editing that. It's in the Discord, bud. I'm very proud of what I've done.
Okay, we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Let's
not a
see
lot
what
going
Granny's
on.
got for
Dave's
me.
rambling. as usual.
Did you draw boobies and stuff or something? Or I don't know.
No, you'll get it when you see it. You'll get it. You know. I'll send it to you too in case Derek's crinkled hands can't keep up. I'm fucking proud of that one.
What is it? Donald Trump, what is it?
That's Kiki's mom, dude.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting to see it. I get it. All right. That just happened.
Yeah, that's a piece of
Is that shawarma?
Yeah,
that's what that's what I was trying to get. That is amazing.
With a terrible haircut.
All right. Kiki's mom's got it going on.
I'm sorry, I was very, very proud
All right.
of that.
So now I think the big question was where did that pornographic picture of Kayla show up? There was a stream, and indeed, Elisa Clips, thank you for clipping that because it exists still. I'm not taking credit for finding it. She sent it to Keanu, but we could just show it right here, right now. This is exactly the moment that Gino Biscane received a nude of Kayla that he didn't want. So, an unwanted picture, and it's revenge porn, as Gino.
The old dirty hoe with 199 says, "How nice was Kayla's rack? She was beautiful." I'll say that she was a beautiful.
But the tattoo on the right tit. Not a fan of tattoos on the tit.
Oh, the rosebud or whatever that was.
I just saw part of it in the mugshot.
Oh, the rosebud. So you've seen her boob a million times, but you don't know exactly what the tattoo is. That seems kind of weird, doesn't it? The rosebud or whatever. Am I off? If you've seen a tattoo a million times, you don't guesstimate what it was.
Where's the tattoo?
On her boob.
On her nipple?
Her right boob, you said.
Yeah, but
yeah,
you can have
sure.
it up here on the, as long as it's not on the nipple, I think you're good.
How come
bud.
you ain't got a tattoo on your wonky ass nipple there, Granny? You ever think about getting one?
No, I don't have any tattoos, man.
Think about getting a nipple tat?
Trying to get that fucking bar mitzvah from my dad, Shuli. If I fucking
right,
get a tattoo, I can't be buried in the same graveyard.
JJ, one break coming up. No Van Halen fans? Yeah, I'm a fucking Van Halen fan. What are you talking about? One break. Do you need a pencil? Yeah, one break coming up. Yeah, that's definitely for Hot for Teacher. Absolutely. I'm aware of that video very well. Had a huge influence on me as a young adolescent, I might say. Had an influence on my things going on in my pants. I was very hot for teacher, indeed.
They're getting
Goisa Mas, Canadian 20. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, man.
A sober granny rules. Boom. You heard it right there, folks. That's fucking awesome. That's what we want to hear more of. Good job, Granny, for being sober.
Lemmy, what are you stewing on? You're over there plotting. You plotting on me?
Trouble?
No.
That sounds very, very fucking guilty.
Yes, thank you very much, Goisa Mas. We appreciate the hell out of that, sir. And indeed, a sober granny is a good granny. And Goisa Mas coming right back to back. Another one of these. Gifted. Goisa Mas. Gifted 1 BYB Podcast membership. Beep, 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 beep. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate that. You are awesome. Reverend Billy, member for a month. Thank you, BYB. Boom. There you go. Thank you, Reverend Billy, for being a member. We appreciate that. You rock. And thank Goisermass. Who knows? Maybe gifted memberships are just flying around. We do appreciate that. Thank you, sir. All right, back to this. So yeah, all right, back to the moment that Aaron decided to do something super illegal, like sending revenge porn around.
What? Come on, not say, please. And I can say this because I'm a supermodel. You know, I can judge other people. I'm just saying, not a fan of the tattoo on the tip. That's all.
I mean, that I understand, Gino, and that's.
I'm not saying like if a hot chick like her had a tattoo on her tip, I'm like, no, yeah. Just saying, what are your thoughts on that? The big old tattoo on the tit.
Well, here, give me 1 second here.
Oh, here we go.
Tattoo on the tit.
And what is it while you're looking about that? Like Jen has tattoos, and I don't know if you've noticed this. Nuts about the girl.
There's Aaron playing Brick Breaker again. Candy Crush.
What were you saying, Granny?
Aaron, the raffle wasn't illegal. What you're about to do is illegal. No.
Yeah. Yes. The Molly was illegal. The cocaine was illegal. The hanging out with kids and drugs was illegal.
Oh.
And he's admitted to all of that stuff on stream, which is insane to me that he was like, oh yeah, there was bullets of cocaine in my house with my kids around and they could have found it. And it's like, oh yeah, that's quite the admission there, sir. How often do you have bullets of cocaine laying around the house for your kids to play with?
That's right. We need to get to the bottom of this. The bullets weren't gun bullets. The bullets were little shooters that carry.
Yeah. Yes. Correct.
Right.
But also they did have bullets. Spent shell.
Boy.
They had spent shell casings, which means the shell of a bullet used.
Remember the Art of War? No. Lord of War, when they do the cocaine with the little bullet grains with the gunpowder in it. Sick. I want to try that someday.
Speaking of cocaine and doing it, how was your break?
You know, I had to take that cigarette break because I got some bad news a few minutes ago that my uncle has passed away from complications during cancer surgery. They were removing his bladder and inserting a shit pipe, just like you have, Derek. And unfortunately, I got news from my cousin that UCLA hospital had declared him dead about an hour and a half ago. So rest in peace, Uncle Art. You'll be loved forever.
There you
Wow,
go.
way to really bring that shit down. I was gonna do you doing fucking blow out of P-Funk's deal, and you really fucking derailed that for me. Rest in peace, Unc.
Maybe, hopefully they cremate him and I'll get a chance to mix in his ashes somewhere.
Okay. All right. We do not condone snorting family members around here.
Yeah, only animals.
Actually, Lemmy has a family member within reach of her at this moment. I do. You want to show your paw?
I've also had a family member taken out of my purse and snorted because some dumb fucking drunk cokehead bitch thought that my cousin's remains were cocaine.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Wow.
Ooh,
you ever
that's
made that
a
mistake,
tough one to
Dave?
roll back. That's a tough one to roll back. And
You've never done that, Dave?
No, I've never snorted the human remains, but
human remains. All that remains.
Lemmy, should I
no time.
Should I finish that story, or would you
Go
like
for
to? How
it.
she was removed from the premises?
Go for it. Go for
Her
it.
boyfriend drug her out by her hair and locked the door to the apartment, in which she started beating on. Large woman, by the way, started beating on the door with a fucking steel chair, so much so that she almost got through the steel fucking door.
Wow. Steel doors in double wides, though? I didn't know that.
This was we lived in an apartment at the time.
Oh,
Like, we are not always in a trailer, but
got it.
Dave, single wide. Get it through your head.
That's
Not
right. That's right.
One
Keep it
wide.
Fiberglass doors.
All right. All right. Can we finish this clip now?
Yeah, please.
I don't know, David trying to bring everyone down with death and despair. And we're doing a comedy show here. And then the guy comes in with, hey, I just have dead people all around me and shit's fucking happening. It's like, oh, cool, man. That's thanks, bud, pal. No, I'm joking, Dave. Chill out. I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean,
I'm sorry, your uncle.
okay. No, don't be sorry. It's fine.
Oh, hey, which uncle was it? Was it the one that that you could get a doll out and show us on the doll where exactly your uncle had let you sit on his lap and do things to you?
Yes, let me show you exactly where he touched me. He touched me right here on my nipples.
Ooh. So he touched your heart. Aw, bless his heart. Oh, here you go. I have a feeling I know someone would say this to you if they were here. So from Sketty Tooth to you, Dave.
Bless your heart.
There you go.
Thanks, Sketty.
Or lover, greatest thing ever.
Check.
Like,
Keep your.
What's that? But there are women I've seen that I've known over a course of time that I thought they were hot.
He's dying to show him that picture. It's so disgusting how badly he's like, oh, squirming in his seat and like, hey, check your. And then Gino starts talking. He wants so badly to interrupt him and, hey, check your DMs, man. I just sent you a nudie because I'm cool.
Nick Rekieta does seem like the type of guy, like sort of like John, in the sense that he'd have 3 sets of naked pictures of his wife that he'd send out to 3 different people to see which one got released to the internet and be like, that's the rat. That's the rat in the group. All right. Continue.
I think he only has the 2 ladies there and him. So I think we all know who the rat is. It's the guy that's not there anymore and that went home by himself to go whack it alone. Right, Lemmy? Am I incorrect on that thinking?
Probably.
Yeah, Aaron.
This is dude stuff. I feel like I'm out of my wheelhouse when it comes to this sort of thing.
I don't even know though. Like it's not even dude stuff. It's kind of just piece of shit behavior. Like I've gotten like my girlfriends in the past and girls I've dated have sent me pictures. I've never once even thought about sending them to anybody I know. It's a piece of shit move from Aaron. I want to hug her and love her and squeeze her Imholte.
Dave, you ever jacked off in the Porta John?
Yeah, wow. I've never heard we call it Porta John before, but yeah, I have at Coachella.
People are sending me messages. You've done dope. Yeah, but you're just taking a huge deep breath of coke and poop smell.
I mean, you got it snorted in one end and then
poo-poo.
let it out the other.
Smell that poo-poo. All right, dude. No, I'm literally getting messages for getting the wrong Van Halen song. Jesus criminy. Sorry, it wasn't a Hufford feature. Jesus. Keep talking about love. My love is rotten to the core. Maybe it's that one. All right, moving on.
And they had no tattoos. And then they got a shit ton of tattoos. And I'm like, I don't like that. You know?
I hear you. I'm just trying to get something.
So it's raining, right? Raining in Minnesota?
Yes, it's raining in Minnesota.
Somebody in the chat put in Gino's defense, he's used to having Frankie give him the weather. Thank you, Eaton. Thank you, Eaton Clams. Great line.
One eternity later.
Had to check my text. By the way,
did you check?
I like tattoos more than I think.
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he? Look, it wasn't the best. It wasn't the healthiest decision I've ever made, but goddamn.
One thing I will notice instantly is that Gino said, okay, maybe I think I like tattoos more than I think. So seems like Gino was fine with receiving a picture. Is that kind of how you caught that? I'll play it again after the one eternity later if you want to hear his fucking comments again.
He kind of asked for it. He was sitting by the phone with great exuberance.
Yeah, but I don't know. He kept cutting Aaron off as far as that part goes.
You think so?
Well, we can watch it again. Let's watch it. It's a whole fucking minute video, so I guess we can watch it again. Let's just do it.
Uncrinkle them hands and let's get to it.
Dirty Ho with 199 says, how nice was Kayla's rack? She was beautiful. I'll say that. She was a beautiful
But the tattoo on the right tit. Not a fan of tattoos on the tit.
Oh, the rosebud or whatever that was.
I just saw part of it in the mugshot. What?
Sure.
What? Come on. Not say, please. And I can say this because I'm a supermodel. You know, I can judge other people.
not
I'm just
always
saying,
about
not a
you,
fan
Gene.
of the tattoo on the tit.
Bullshit. It is always about him. Haven't you ever lived in his world? You're just living in Gino's world, Granny.
Every sentence Gino
you're
says
nobody.
has-
You're not funny. You know it. Just deal with it.
Well, fuck you. Let me start this conversation off by telling you this. You're nobody. You're just one of these Dabbleverse fuckheads that came around and, you know, I do stand up. I'm betrothed to this fucking tube sock titty. Bitch. I didn't mean that.
Shots fired. Shots fired, folks.
Tube sock titty.
Over the bow.
Tube
All right, let's
sock
see- let's see how-
titties.
Oh, God.
That's great.
That's all.
I mean, that's that I understand, Gino, and that's.
I'm not
look,
saying like if a hot chick like her had a tattoo on her tit, I'm like, no, yeah. Just saying, what are your thoughts on that? The big old tattoo on the tit.
Well, here, give me 1 second here.
Oh, here we go. And what is it while you're
So that's what you're prefacing there, Granny, is that he was like pretty much saying like, oh yeah, here we go, here it comes. Yeah, he knows exactly what's coming, right? Is that where you're getting
Yep, you can see by the look in his headband that he wants that fucking picture.
at? By the glare below his headband, you can tell by the shine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you heard Keanu in the back with the megaphone go, big fucking tits.
Oh, come on. I don't even think. Lemmy, are you not into checking out the guys getting excited? Is that how you see it too? Or do you have a different point of view? A female point of view, maybe even on this whole thing?
Well, I am happy to see if this is all real. I am happy to see Kayla Rekieta taking some sort of action. You know, I'm happy to see her participation. I've been wanting to see something from Kayla, anything really.
Right.
So this is
And
kind of cool.
Yeah, and I saw reports today, like Ethan Ralph was reporting it, and I don't know if they're just guessing from watching live streams or if they have some inside information. I guess that will be found out here very soon because we got Kiwi Farms and everybody else in their dog Melton on the case. So I guarantee there are spies, and we will find out soon if there was actual charges filed. And in something like this, I guess you don't even need like a report from a person, right? They could just go ahead with charges on their own. The local police department, I would assume, if they're aware of a revenge porn situation and they got the news from Gino and from a live stream, that's probably plenty of evidence right there.
What is revenge porn? Is that like nude people killing other people with swords?
Yeah.
See, Dave, that's how you do a
Kinda like
shitty
that.
joke.
Okay. Yeah.
Well formed, Granny. Well formed.
Revenge porn. A motherfucking goblin.
Motherfucking goblins. Motherfucking goblins. That is what it comes down to a lot with Granny, isn't it?
It's always goblins around here.
looking about that? Like,
Knob gobblers are the dangerous ones, the ones you got to really watch out for. Them knob gobblers.
Kayla Rekieta. All right.
Exactly. April Anderson. Excuse me. I almost said Imholte.
like Keanu has tattoos, and I don't know if you'd notice this. Nuts about the girl. Love her. Greatest thing ever.
Check.
Like,
Keep your.
What's that? But there are women I've seen that I've known over a course of time that I thought they were hot and they had no tattoos. And then they got a shit ton of tattoos. And I'm like, I don't like that. You know?
I hear you. I hear you. I'm just trying to get something.
So it's raining, right? Raining in Minnesota.
Yes, it's raining in Minnesota.
I thought we were only
Somebody in the
watching a little-
chat put in Gina's defense.
Okay, so Muttering Jay, you may be correct, but maybe the fact that Kayla has an issue with her photo being sent around. I don't know if that falls into revenge porn or not. I guess we'll find out here shortly. I don't like you dumping water on the fire we're trying to start, Muttering Jay. How dare you?
I don't think that's what he's doing. I think he's referencing something else. Actually.
Yeah, granny
Oh, okay.
stupidity, because he doesn't know what the fuck revenge.
Dave,
porn is.
I will fuck you up, bud.
You're too small. You can't do anything to me. I
I will
have
fucking
superior
put fentanyl
balance.
in your cocaine, dude. You're gonna go the way of your
Balance.
uncle.
It's coming down to balance. That's where this fight didn't go from. Like, I could fucking hit like a horse. I can kick like a mule. The first thing he says is, "I got really good balance." What are you, a fucking ballerina or something?
I've been watching the Olympics so much. I could do that balance beam so well. But the idea that I would do your cocaine is laughable.
Is it?
My
You're
uncle
probably
said-
more likely to do the pole vault. That's a dick joke.
God damn it. This is devolving quickly.
It is. I'm sorry.
Your fucking lineage, bro.
He's used to having Frankie give him the weather. Thank you, Eaton. Thank you, Eaton Clams. Great line.
One eternity later.
Had to check my text. By the way,
did you check?
I like tattoos more than I think.
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
Look at that horrible fucking smile. That slimy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Your boy didn't do too bad, did he?
No, you
That
did
smile
horrible.
makes me want to protect my butthole for some reason.
You should grow a dick out of it. It'll protect your butthole
Oh,
if you do that.
See?
If you grow a dick out of your asshole, it fights off intruders of other foreign dicks trying to get in.
More than one dick at a time. Captain Miserable, revenge porn would be Aaron posting nudes of himself to the internet. It's his final revenge on the world that keeps in. He keeps that in his back pocket. I like it.
Yo,
Yeah,
seeing
that would be
Aaron nude,
that would be revenge to the world. Pay us all a horrible payment
For
in,
sure.
cock photo or something.
For
Dude,
sure.
we already get to
100
see his moobiness through his shirt, like his extra tire.
I'm
I mean,
I'm
help me
100%
out.
sure. I'm 100% sure that his ass looks like
Spare
Hank
tire.
Hill's ass.
Spare tire and moobs.
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm pretty sure his ass looks like Hank Hill's. It has to.
Dave, go to bed.
I do need to soon.
Yeah, everybody's getting sleepy. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. You pretend streamers. No, I'm joking. You're all East Coast. I'm just fucking with you. No, wait, you're not. You're not Dave.
No, I worked all day
Poser.
though. At a desk.
What's work?
Behind a computer.
waste.
Oh, my hands.
What a waste of
hurt.
life.
Damn, my hands hurt.
You're
so
just
much.
wasting your life away.
I know.
You could be streaming, but no, you're trying to earn money like some kind of good guy. You think you're better than us? You think you're better than me? Dave, you think you're better than me because you got a job? Piece of shit.
Stole
All
my
right.
job.
One last little clip from Keanu's stream, and then we'll wrap up watching clips of that shit. And of course, this is Kayla probably reported revenge porn.
This good guy, and he just doesn't read the room. And you know what? We don't know that he didn't send that to his neighbors. We don't know that he wasn't showing it around his fucking like neighborhood or whatever, whoever his other friends are. It just, the timing, the grossness of it, it's just icky. It is just icky. Would I myself have filed a report on that? No.
Yeah, that would be a waste because everybody's already seen it. Right, guys? Right, guys? Hey, hey, yo. Nothing left nothing left to the imagination there, right, Lem?
This is girl stuff.
Lemmy appreciates a good slice here and there. Slice. I do
Me and
actually
Granny-
love that term, slice.
Me and Granny appreciate a good gash sometimes too, right?
A gash, a slice, a sliz.
Gasha.
I've
A good
seen I'm
sliz.
over it from Lemmy before, and it usually starts with one of these numbers here.
Are we getting in trouble now?
I want to know what's Lemmy's sign to you that she wants to she's horny. Does she do like my ex-girlfriend used to do like the teeth sucking, so
She does thumb glasses to me.
Are those
She
thumb
doesn't
glasses?
do like it's not like hey granny. Hey granny. Hey granny, I was looking at
Don't
double
fuck me,
whites
Granny.
today. She doesn't say shit like that. Like, hey granny, I was looking at a double wide today.
Does she look entertained? She's got a small smirk on her face.
We're doing it in the studio room this time.
She's gonna bash us. It's coming. All right. What do you guys want to watch any of Aaron's stream from today? I have a fuckload of clips. No, you're over it.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna lay down. I'm tired and I love you guys so much, but I'm like over it. I've had enough internet today, and it's mostly involved having to listen to her fucking voice and just listen to morons. And
that's right.
I'm burnt out.
All right. Do you want to hear this one last clip before you take off? And that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
One last one. Hell yeah.
All right. So last one we got is what do we got? Kayla probably reported the revenge porn 246. Yeah, we got it there. Crinkled hands are moving and stuff.
Her friends are. But we don't know that he didn't send that to his neighbors. We don't know that he wasn't showing it around.
Listening to it.
Fucking just icky. It is just icky. Would I myself have filed a report on that? No. But maybe that's a karma toe. I don't know.
Karma toe.
Maybe it's karma.
Karma toe.
Maybe it's karma for you lying constantly.
Karma
So you
toe.
did something sort of naughty and gross, and that's maybe just a little bit of karma. Yeah, would I have done that? Filed a report on that? Absolutely not. Especially if I looked like Kayla, and my God, gorgeous woman, very in shape. Love the tattoos, but we deleted it immediately, and I mean, it's within their rights to, if they did, I guess, file it, a report or what have you. That's within their rights, and you know what? You get slapped. Listen, up the goal a little bit. You'll probably just get a $5,000 fine. Just up that goal a little bit. You weren't taking it down anyway, Toe.
And yes, it does appear. Sorry, Granny, go ahead. What's that?
That fucking laugh is detestable.
Yes, Lemmy, you have been aware of something on Twitter. Let's check out what you sent me. This is a very interesting. So let's take a peek. What do we got here? Yes, Alex Engelbert, the elephant in the room. She says, Gino literally shared private pics of me with his fans, followers. They are somewhere here on Twitter. What's the statute of limitations on a revenge porn case? Wow. So I guess Steel Toe's not the only one with accusations out there at this point. Very interesting. Thank you for finding that, Lemmy. That's quite a little bit of a breaking news point. I do enjoy.
Actually, thank Joe Exotic. He made the post that she made the initial post that she commented on.
Fair enough. I guess there you go. Gino can't avoid talking to the police. He goes out of his way to get the police involved in almost every situation. Dude is a complete vagina. Keanu just confirmed that Nick and Kayla have filed a report. So I don't know that she confirmed that. It definitely sounds like they're investigating it. I don't know if it's automatically going to get charges. I guess that's the question mark, right?
I guess they have to prove that was sent, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. They just have to prove that it was sent. And that is very easy to do with cellular data, from what I understand.
I don't think Gino's too quick to call the cops. I mean, he got punched by Pat Dixon, and then wait, no. He called the cops.
He took an entire report about his broken jaw down to the police and handed it over. All the video from the bar. He took all the evidence down to the police department. He said he didn't say make a report. He said here's the evidence. Apparently he didn't say like, oh, I want to press charges, but they press charges on their own.
Well,
allegedly.
But you know what? You know, he let that black lady into Compound Media, and then she didn't steal any. Well, fuck, she did steal something. Yeah, I don't know. It's not looking good for you, Gino. I mean, I like you and all, but I don't know. You don't need to talk to the cops all the time.
So Gino's the rat.
I got this rat.
Dave, don't ever do that again.
Okay.
That was pretty impressive.
I'm not going to quite end it. I just wanted to show you guys this other crazy video I found today on Twitter. Yes, Granny. I know you're like, oh, it's from Twitter. I don't do Twitter shows. If I want to go look at Twitter, I'll do it on my own fucking free time. I ain't doing no stupid show where you just show shit from Twitter. You're fucking lazy, a piece of shit. Oh, wait. Maybe you wouldn't have gone that far, but I'm just trying to guess at what you would say.
No, that sounds pretty accurate. It sounds like stuff I have said in the past.
Fairly accurate from what you have said. Indeed. No, I got a weird Trump one, man. Here you go. I found this video today that just came out, apparently. Matt Wallace. Holy shit, new video. But yeah, this is before the shots fired. Like 2 minutes and 20 seconds before the shots are fired. And this is what was happening right around that building before shit happened. And this is from, you know how we've seen the video from the other side of the building? Like the people were like, oh, he's right up there, blah, blah, blah. They could see him.
Yeah.
But this is on the far side of it. And this is what was going on. So like the guy's standing between the building and Trump. Like right in between. That's what this video is. Hell of a palate cleanser, right, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
I like this. I mean, what about the second shooter, dude? The water tower shooter.
Okay. Well, let's not get into too much conspiracy. Okay. Let's just stick with the fact that there's cops on this side, one there, and you already saw the other one. Cops there, cops everywhere, right? And they're on this side of the building, and watch what they're doing.
Damn, I need a K line right about now.
He's backing up. He was backing up so he could see on the roof. That guy's trying to get to higher ground so he can see on the roof. But you notice one thing they're not doing? Getting on the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Or getting. So here we are. What are we in? We're in there 18 seconds. How come Trump in 18 seconds, and they know there's a guy on the roof, is still on stage? This shit is going to drive me. They set him up, dude. Like, it's so obvious. People don't see that now. And just watching this footage, it's like, holy shit, here we go again.
I also heard a little tidbit of information that CNN live streamed this rally when they've never, ever live streamed any rally ever before.
That's a fact.
Any of
That
Trump's
is
rallies?
that's true. What they haven't streamed are outdoor rallies.
Live outdoor events.
They have shown some indoor ones, but they don't ever show like the outdoor ones.
Well, the biggest thing
live.
that was
They don't do it live. You're correct
they wanna
about
be
the
able to-
live part. That's the important part.
they want to be able to selectively edit his words if they need to. But I mean, I did hear, this is from the ABC. This is not even conspiracy, that the Secret Service and the local PD, actually, the SWAT team from the local PD, they never spoke to the Secret Service ever.
Yeah.
So,
I saw that
and then
interview
live-
too. That's a fact.
Wild.
So
Wild.
it was everybody that was involved with being there that day, except for the Secret Service sniper team did not show up. No Secret Service showed up. So yeah, how do you coordinate protection for Trump if you don't even show up to talk to the people that are going to be involved with it? So maybe that is a huge part of why there was so much confusion, even in this event. Because and the other thing that came out was that they don't have the audio from that day, so we'll never know.
I know, such bullshit.
That's such bullshit. We'll never get to hear what was being said. And apparently the snipers saw the guy on the roof the entire time and were like, oh, I don't know if that's one of ours or not. It's like, dude, just take one peek at the guy and you'd be like, oh, this toast him, or at least get Trump off the fucking stage, right?
Yeah.
If you knew
Well,
that guy was on the roof, get off the stage.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know if this is true or not, but they had some bullshit about, well, we don't take a shot unless a shot's been made. And I don't even know if that's true or not.
That's not true.
Yeah.
If there's a fucking a threat, then they take it out. They remove
Neutralize.
threats. Yeah, neutralize, whatever. That's a nice word. I do.
All
like
right,
it.
this has got real
That.
gay. I'm going to bed too.
All right, buddy.
Lemmy's
All right,
look
bye.
on her face is like, yeah, you are.
Oh wait, I got to do my
Something
plug.
going on in this building.
DaveSarah.com.
Thank you.
My plug. You're welcome.
Thank you.
You can't wait 2 minutes, prick.
Yeah, I'll wait 2 minutes.
Oh my God. There's somebody in this building.
So you see cops everywhere. They look real concerned, don't they?
Yeah.
I mean, jump on a thing or something, like get up there. How
But
hard?
listen to what the guy says. Like, it is kind of weird. Like, he saw this shit coming. He knew what was up. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's very
Yeah,
cute.
man.
This chick.
Fucking
She's
America.
got tattoos on her tits for sure.
It's my kind of gal. Wide hips from riding horses.
Yeah, her fucking titties say "Don't tread," and then on her belly button says "On me."
Don't shoot loads on me. The amount of time just becomes kind of staggering, doesn't it? Like you're just staring at, you know what's coming, and they're just hanging out. Like cops are just kind of peeking on top of the roof. It's weird. Now they're running them around more. Oh, look, I can run over here, run over there. Now here, listen to what he says.
Make yourself small, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Make yourself small.
Whoa, dude, that guy's fucking getting nasty. Serpentine.
Get behind a tree. That's a pretty good move. I don't know. The more angles we get to see, we got to see the body cam footage the other day. I couldn't show it on the show, unfortunately, because blood, guns, and I don't think there was kids, but blood, guns, and drugs. No, there wasn't drugs. Just a lot of blood and dead people and shit. So I didn't show it. Goisamas coming in at the end of the show with another gifted BYB Podcast membership. Hell yes. Thank you, Goisamas. You've been awesome. We appreciate all the giving you have done, sir. You rock. Appreciate the hell out of it. Yes. All right, let's do your plugs, guys, and we'll get you out of here safe and sound, snug as a bug in your how big a bed can you have in a single wide? Do you got king size? That's all ski mask.
Well, it's in the living room, or the general space as they call it, I think.
Go ahead, shout yourself out there, Granny.
Yeah.
What you got?
Corn Div, and also davesarah.com for all of your Dave Sarah merch needs.
That's right.
If you'd like Dave Sarah merch, go to davesarah.com, one word with the .com.
That's right.
Hell yes. Little Emmy, what do you got coming up, young lady? We know you do stuff in the morning, I think.
Yeah, I do a morning show over on Twitch. It is superior to any other show claiming to be a fucking morning show. That goes for everybody, motherfuckers. Come hang out with me. I bet it's a wicked, wicked good time. I play your favorite music. I fucking talk nonsense and drivel in your ear quietly. Sometimes it's
$5 a link.
I'd like to be on that show sometime.
No, you literally do that when I listen in the morning because I'm waking up and it's the end of your show and I turn it on and then I'll just lay there till I fall back asleep.
Well, since it's 5 a.m. my time, I'm usually just up from the last night, so it's perfect.
There you go.
Yeah, Dave never sleeps. We get it. DaveNeverSleeps.com.
I wait.
Go ahead, give yourself a plug and not a
Thank you very much, Dave Sarah. We'll have to fix that. It's no longer at AIDS Live. It's now at David Sarah because Dave Sarah's gone. But at
holy fuck, dude, are you serious?
I changed it recently just because I don't want to be AIDS Live anymore. I'm just gonna do David
Jesus
Sarah.
criminy,
Hey guys,
this is the problem with doing cocaine, folks. Like, you cannot keep a fucking consistent thought. You cannot keep it like a train of thought or like stay on a track.
Well, I had it as the Am I Degenerate show page forever for the last 3 years.
What?
I've had it that AIDS. Am I Degenerate?
All right, well, what is it? Let's fix it right now.
I love you guys. Later.
Yeah,
guys.
we love you too, Lemmy.
At
Thank
David
you.
Sarah
Have a great night.
on YouTube. At David Sarah on YouTube.
Okay,
Go follow me.
wait. What is it?
At David Sarah. David Sarah on YouTube. I'm about 200 followers away from getting monetized. So please go follow me. Please.
So we're talking like this.
Yes, thank you very much. And I'm on Twitch. Actually, that account got banned. So they fucked me, Tony. They fucked me. So
what's your new Twitch?
I don't have one. It doesn't matter. I'm only plugging.
Jesus criminy. You're a handful,
Dave,
man. I don't know if I can deal with you anymore.
I'm gonna have to hard pass on that follow, bud.
It's okay. Just go follow me on YouTube.
I don't even. You done pissed us off now, Dave.
DaveSarah.com. Just go to it. It's fine.
Dave, how do you expect? Why don't you explain to us how you expect people to go find your show and watch it if you're changing your shit all the time?
You know what, dude? It was.
I had to fight my whole life. I could beat you up even if you had 1,000 knives. Even if you had infinity knives, I would punch you up into the air like a kite. I bet you sleep with the night light, cause you're scared of the dark, cause you stink like a fart. Well, I like your fart on fire with my rounds. You think I won't? I do it all the time. I bet I got more money than Jay-Z. Compared to me, Jay-Z is lazy. Plus Beyonce thinks that I'm cute. It's okay, Beyonce, I think you're cute too. I made out with so many girls. I made out with every girl in the world. I might look small, but I'm not. I don't care if you're big, I'll fight you. Well, I do know that I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls. Cause I am the baddest of them all. If you ain't about money, then I don't mess with y'all. Y'all think I don't get girls, cause I ain't very tall. If she see my stats, I bet you that she calls.